Hello everybody, I hope you're ready to beat another Castlevania game, because we are going to do it today, with of course, Mirror of Fate, Castlevania Lords of Shadows HD Edition, also known as, this game does not have enough subtitles, please add some more. By God, add more subtitles. But hey everybody, how's it going? Hey Matt, hey Wad, hey Chernobyl, glad to see you again Chernobyl. And of course, everyone else. Of course. But, yeah. Shitty roommates are never fun. I will always be thankful for the roommates I got in university. And, I had a few roommates in university. And I got super lucky. Because all of them were really decent. Barring maybe, like, first year. But it wasn't even so much that they weren't decent. It was just more along the lines of... we just didn't talk, but ever since I started house sharing from second year onwards, I always loved my roommates. They were all great. Just make sure that I can actually hear the video game. Turn that down a little bit. There we go, perfect. I dug out my grandma's old ring and not gonna lie, feeling like a proper vampire lord myself. Ooh. Nice. We will be done with vampires soon. Because we are finally getting towards near the end, and I know I feel like I've said that like 500 times at this point, but it's actually true, for once. In fact, if we keep up at the pace that we've been going, we'll be finishing Lords of Shadows 2 by next week, and then after that, Bloodstained, the entire Bloodstained. Sorry, excuse me. Just ate dinner. And the entire Bloodstained series by the end of the week afterwards, just in time for Christmas. So, in fact, there might even be a few days for us to for me to finally play some stuff that I've really been wanting to play. Just, so many things, too many games, too little time. But yeah. Thanks so much for being here, Cam. Hey, no problem, Matt, seriously. I've gotten quite a few nice messages today, and it's moments like that where I just go, man, it just feels good, you know? Every time someone says, hey, man, you made my day, or hey, you made things easier for me this year, it's such a small sentence, but man, it really does work wonders. And I'm not just saying that, it's like... all those times on Twitter when people were like, hey, if you say that I made your day, even if it just takes a few seconds, it really means a lot. I now understand what they mean. I now completely understand. Man, it feels good to be a streamer, Kappa. I mean, it does. Like, you know. It's not my full-time job or anything, but by God, I love doing it. There's some bumps in the road every so often and some fun things, but that aren't so fun. But overall, I would not stop this for anything. Feel good, you have my permission. Anyway, let's just continue feeling good by stabbing Daddy Dearest in the heart, because we are now playing as Trevor Belmont. The third part of this game. I kind of find it kind of interesting that, well, for all intents and purposes, other than, like, magic and sub-weapons, like, these characters play very similarly, at least in their base moveset. And Trevor just punched a skeleton into oblivion, goddamn. But yeah, like, their moveset is pretty much similar, other than the sub-weapons and magic. I find it interesting, though, that you do play 3 separate characters. I mean, don't get me wrong, playing different characters has always been a thing in other Metroidvanias, but they were always unlockables. Not part of the main story. So, it's definitely interesting that they tried to do that for this one. Yo, Agent Cat! Hello to you too, Mac and Wad, of course. Glad you could make it. But yeah, like I said, very happy that this game is way better than I remember it being. And right now, I am completely in new territory. Like, I did not get this far. I never got to Trevor's campaign. It's kind of sad that I knew that he was in this game. Well, one, I guess the box art doesn't really, you know, it doesn't... If you look at the box art, it kind of just has all three of them, like, front and center, so... Surprise, surprise, you get to play as him, considering he's on the box, because, once again, Japan does not care about spoilers. Glad to be here? That's good. I'm glad I'm glad so many people are glad to be here, you know? Makes me feel good. Also, ow, that does not make me feel good. Freaking giant. Oh god, the AoEs gave flashbacks to the Forbidden One. Also, I'm doing a very piss poor job of dodging that. Shit, AoEs, okay. Number unblockable. I don't actually see a health bar on you, so I don't actually know if I'm doing any damage. I'm going to be honest. Okay, apparently I was. I guess I'll just shove my cross into your mouth, gullet? Hey, look, you know what? Trevor knew what to do, so we'll just let Trevor do it. Yo, and Aquarius, and good evening to you all. Hope you're doing well. Damn, Trevor, your mini portrait is looking ugly. I'd be back off if I met him in a shopping alley. I can't remember who did the portrait art for the characters in this game. It definitely was not. It definitely wasn't Kojima, Ayami Kojima, their regular. Lol, you opened that armor like a garbage bin. Gotta take out the trash. A ghost floated in the air and then suddenly went inside the enormous armor. I raised my shield with all my might as a huge mace came crashing down upon me. My arm shattered as I received the first blow. With the second, my shield was gone. God knows I won't withstand the third. And that he didn't. And hell, almost... I didn't almost either. Like, the Belmonts, when you really think about it, they're, like, inhuman. Well, I mean, one of them is literally inhuman, because he's a vampire. But, even the human ones are, like, ridiculous with their strength. Also, am I seriously just getting a... boomerang? Is that the cross? Is that this game's version of the cross? Huh. No, they actually now just call it the boomerang. That's amazing. They actually just straight up turned the cross into the boomerang this time. You know what? I approve. You know what? And it also electrifies. Oh, that's stupid. On the receiving end. A boomer cross, as if you were... Actually, no, not boomer cross. Boomer cross sounds like something completely different, and I don't think I like it. Sounds like a religious person who's who is somehow even more out of touch than a lot of religious individuals. A cross-orang? Yeah, that's a little bit better. Damn the beasts that have desecrated the sanctity of this church. Not satisfied with destroying the paintings, burning the pews, and hacking the statues, they replaced the figure of the Holy Cross with a blasphemy. By my knightly honor, I will get rid of this place of all evil. Wait, is this implying that there used to actually be a cross in there, but they changed it out for the boomerang? Or is there an actual cross, like, in the background which I didn't see somehow? Which has now been, like, replaced with, like, I don't know, their own beast Jesus or something. I guess they got Australia's permission for this game. Yeah, when I think of the word boomers, I like to think of the ones from, like, I don't know, Left 4 Dead, as opposed to the other type. The other type just made me sad. And very tired. Okay, boys, now we worship the spiky throwy thing. I mean... I would worship it. Telling me that if I throw the spiky throwy thing and it comes back if I just give it some regular worship every once in a while, I'd do it. Oh, guys, have pity with the boomers. They love you too. I know not all of them are terrible. Heading into the depths of the crypt, I hear the pitiful sobs of a woman, consumed by love for a knight who betrayed the Bernard family. She threw herself into the pit, searching for him. For centuries, her sorrow has echoed off the catacomb walls under the light of the guardian angel. Yeah, I'm guessing she didn't find her god down here, huh? Also, the fact that I slowed down for a second there was kind of off-putting. I was kind of expecting something to go through the go through the wooden panel I was in, or over. I mean, if you worship cats enough, they come back too. Cats do not care for your cries of worship. Cats only come back to you if they deem you worthy of worth coming back to. You know it to be true. Honestly, this all just comes back to what I said before, where, if Jesus came off the cross and then was like, yo, if you fight me, you get sick lightning powers, or you get sick equipment, then I'd be like, fuck yeah, Jesus! But so far, man hasn't shown me anything worth going for. All this love and compassion. Just, ain't my style, you know? Even though I seriously love you guys are pretty good, I guess. You buckers. Plus, I guess it's the season, also. Dogs have masters, cats have employees. Ain't that true? Which is still funny, because I do love my dogs, but it's kind of weird, because I feel like if I personally had a pet, I'd be more of a cat person. I feel like my personality would just be more for it, you know? So I feel kind of bad, because I feel like I betray my dogs a little bit by saying that, but at the same time, I just think it's true. Also, I'm pretty sure I went up there too early. I think it actually expected me to go forward first. Or not. This is clearly where I use my boomerang! Yeah, okay, yeah, I didn't expect that to work. Okay. Apparently there was a lower place I could go, so... Okay, there we go. Now you bust through the wooden place. Okay. Okay, there we go. Need to remember which attacks actually hit the ground. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna... Yeah, there we go. Damn it, I was kind of hoping I would throw that through and it would, like, hit you on the rebound, but I guess the electric part can hit you. That works too. That means we're silly, which is, for my part, absolutely true, and I cannot argue. Don't know why, but that just kind of reminded me of when I was in university. I used to have a mentor that helped me out, and she was absolutely lovely. Like, she was great. Shadow magic, you say? I think I know what I'm gonna get as Trevor in terms of magic. But anyways, as I was saying, I had a mentor, and I remember having a conversation with her, and I remember going, man, I'm so, like, I can't remember how we got to this point of the conversation, but I said something along the lines of, like, man, I'm such a weirdo. And then she got, like, visibly like, you know, don't call yourself weird. And I went, why? I am weird. Weird doesn't have to be a bad thing, you know? And it was just one of those moments where, you know, she had this look of, like, wait, really? Are you being serious right now? I found it, somewhat humorous. Just the fact that, she was just so adamant about not, me being called weird. There we go. Now it should be open forever. Cool. Yo, you will rethink, that if you stand in the cold 3 o'clock in the morning trying to get the cat home and the stupid thing sits 2 meters away and ignores you. Yeah, cats can still be a handful. I am fully aware of that. Well, I guess I found the sobbing woman. Guess she's been sobbing for a while. Also, I need light magic. Go figure. Well, spoilers on what I'm gonna get, I guess. Video game. Good job. I've always been, when it comes to pets, I've always been kind of a bit, how do I put it? I feel like I really don't have the capacity to give them a good, like, home right now. If I were to go off on my... I would want to... If I were to have a pet, I would want them to have the... I'm not interested in having a pet right now because I'm wanting to... If I would want to give them, you know, obviously, you know, the care that, You bitch! Anyway, but, you know, I would obviously want to give them the care and attention that they could have, which is why all the dogs that we have are technically... None of them are mine. They're technically, my mum and, partners. Although they, you know, they like to be nice and call them the family dogs, which they are. It's weird. It'd probably be a while before I get a pet of my own, if I do, because I want to give them, you know, as they say, a pet is for life, so you want to give them the best possible life that you can give them. You know, I'm not gonna kill you, but I'm kind of glad you did that to those schmucks. I really hated them. I just want to say I appreciate it before I murder you. Whew, you take a beating though. Oh, and that doesn't even hurt you that much. Oh shit! Okay, command grabs. Got it. And it's one of these gimmicks. I gotta make sure that I don't get crushed by you. Got it. I don't have Miss 2, unfortunately. Phase for you this time. But I do have a long ass not whip. Okay. Alright, not bad, not bad, not bad. Kind of weird that it's giving me not a tutorial, but I guess it's to show me what to do with each of the different moves, but yeah, so it's so I don't get confused like with that forbidden fight. Trying to figure out what to do with each goddamn phase before it killed me. To answer your questions, no, I haven't gone over it yet. It was so it was so liberating going online and being like, was this fight as bad as I remember it being? And everyone online being like, yes. And I was like, oh, thank God. So it's not just me. I'm heartless enough to chase my cat off to bed, so I do feel bad about it, but I can't stand the fur. Yeah, I can't blame you on that one. My dogs only sleep with me if I'm the only option. Like, that's the way it go. It's, hey, are you the only person in the house? I guess we'll sleep with you. I don't mind it. They don't have very long fur except for one of them. No, that's a lie, actually. Two of them technically have long fur.
You cannot pass yet, Trevor.
I'm sorry? You can speak? That's the first line I've heard you said, and it's to tell me to not go through the door? Let me in! What? The freaking coat just shut the door in my face. Okay, fine, I guess I'll go a different way then. I got denied entry by a floating coat. Fine, Trevor, we'll find a different way forward. How much shit have I... Oh, I've actually gone pretty much everything so far, except for some stuff in the crypt, which required magic, so that makes sense. I'm plan C. God damn it. I'll have you know, but I'm at least a plan D. Wait a minute. No, wait, I fucked that up. Never mind. Yeah, you know what? Never mind, I'll take plan C. I fucked that up horribly. I forgot how alphabet works for a second. Plan D. That's not what I meant! There was never any real chance of victory, I know that now. When the giant hit me with its enormous axe. I bet it was enormous. I was thrown aside like an insect. I no longer have the strength to fight back. Only to hope that whoever reads my final memories will not make the same mistake. Don't think twice, brother. Run away. Don't worry, my brotherhood brother, man. Then I will be sure not to make the same mistake. Probably. Maybe. Hopefully. Well, I see no axes so far, so I'm doing pretty good. I forgot how alphabet works, so don't I know that moves. Yeah, I can come up with some clever stuff, but it's deciphering clever stuff that I not always succeed at. Oh, don't worry. All you have to do is mention carrots in a sentence, and apparently I can't pass the fact that, people are referencing a dumb mistake I made. So you'll do better than me. One of these days I will eventually figure out. Haha! Backwards guillotine! Jesus Christ, I am really low on health. I just realized that. Oh, and the light magic medallion's right there. Okay, right. Would any of you be kind enough to spare a cup of life? No? Okay. Can at the very least, take you guys out, no problem, for the most part. Okay, right. And let me guess, I'm probably gonna need light magic to get out of here, so I'm just gonna have to get the light magic medallion, and then get my health back that way. Or I could just let go. Good job, Trevor. It's not like I wanted you to jump to the side or anything. Do I even get my, Yeah, you know what? I can just go over here first. That'll work. I have obtained the light magic medallion. Press LB to activate light magic powers. Use light magic to recover life while attacking enemies with your combat cross, just like the first game. Parried that bony ass. Some time ago, I had to count months on my fingers in class because I forgot the names in my native language. Oh, that's impressive. I don't think I ever got that bad. I used to do the thing in class where, I would, so, you know, you would be in, like, in a particular month for a while, and then it would get, no, the worst one, actually, no, I take it back. The worst one, now that I think about it, was, when you were writing a particular year in class, and then it would change years, and then you would go back to school, and then you would be like, ah, yes, time to write the date in the book, and then you would write the old year, and then you'd be like, shit. No, wait, hang on, I got this all wrong. Then you would have to do the awkward thing where you'd have to try and figure out, okay, can I sort of awkwardly turn this into a 5? If you did 5 and then went to 6, then you'd be golden because you could turn a 5 into a 6, no problem. But if you had like a 4 and tried to turn that into a 5, that's a problem. And then 3 to 4, no chance. Absolutely none. And so far, I must admit, for a place where I was supposed to go into a castle to fight my dad, and so far not a lot of dad fighting. A lot of underground trekking. Yo, what's good, Zai? My game just crashed and I didn't save for the last 3 hours, so fuck me, I guess. That is a fucking mood. Pro tip, if you are playing something and you have to ask the question, should I save? The answer is probably always yes. This complex of tunnels does not seem to be the work of a human hands, rather that of some large creature. Strangely, the marks on the walls remind me of an insect hive, except that the sheer size means it must be the work of an entire colony of thousands. Or just a really big insectoid. At least you get to enjoy it again. That's like the worst, though. It's like the absolute worst. See, during those moments, that's when you just have to accept the fact that, you should probably take a break. And then get to it later, you know? Oh god, this is gonna be fun to get. Yeah, okay. Got it. I would also like to point out that I appreciate that all of the different characters we've played as, even if we're fighting against something we fought before as other characters, different animations every time. Thank you. I do appreciate that. It's always nice to have, variety. That being said, I think I'm supposed to fall to the right there or something, so let me try that again. Because I definitely see my objective marker down there. Okay, I need to be careful with spikes. About here? Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, there is no way that I can get down there, which means there has to be somewhere else that I need to go. Interesting. I was so into farming that I forgot I didn't save. Normally I saved every time I do absolutely anything. Yeah, once again, know that feel. It's been a while. Ever since I've started recording and doing streaming stuff, I've become super paranoid about making sure that I save everything that I do, even when I'm playing for myself. So it's definitely something that I haven't had a problem like that for a while. I'm trying to think the last thing I did. It was probably while I was grinding on something. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if that was the case. But, it wasn't recent. Crossing my fingers that the insects are not spiders. Spiders aren't really known for, like, burrowing holes. I mean, some are, but, like, that's not what they're usually known for, so I imagine not. Trevor, go down the hole. But I think we're about to find out. Oh, that's a lovely skull texture I see down there. Lady, are you the insectoid? Did you try so hard you turned into an insectoid? Oh yeah, there is totally something underneath there. I do not believe for a second that that is your whole body. That being said, so far you're being pretty easy to parry, so I appreciate that, but I don't think it's going to be easy for that long. Yep, here it comes. Oh, still not gonna come and show off your true form, are you? That's fine, that's fine. I can keep slashing away. I can do this no problem. I don't like the fact that she's taking so long to show everything. It makes me think I'm gonna have to fight her multiple times, or it's going to be the final quarter. Holy shit, the parry time for that was super long. Jesus. Yo, it's all in the name. What's good, my dude? Shit. No command grab, please. There you go. Now you're varying up your attacks. You're getting it. You're being a basic boss. Yeah, there is no way in hell this is your only life bar. I do not believe that for a second. She's kind of plenty. Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, I guess sobbing for your loved one for hundreds of years will do that. Yep, there it is! Oh, my cross! Excuse me, I kind of need that. I don't really have anything else. Surprise! There was more of her. Who would have thunk? Oh, this is... Oh, this is a section. Oh, I bet this would have looked amazing in 3D on the 3DS. This is totally a... This is totally a thing that they put in the game just so they could show off 3D. Okay, video game. Oh man, this is... Okay, so don't press the grip button. It's basically a long quit time event. Got it. I need to make sure that I don't fuck this up. Keep on hanging on, Trevor. Alright, keep going, keep going, keep going. Alright, you just wait a second. Oh god! Ooh, you tried to fake me out with the left trigger this time. Oh god, I just feel bad for him at this point. This must not be comfortable. Give me my power of Jesus back, bitch! Oh, fucking hell, Trevor. How much upper arm strength do you have, man? Jesus Christ, this whole section's kind of cool, but it's also kind of stupid nutty. Yeah, try shutting the door in my face this time, asshole. Give me that cross, you don't deserve it. Yeah, apparently we don't deserve to have a nice door either, Jesus. Got Chain Barrier Final, though. And in fact, I only got 2 more levels that I need to go up, and then I'll have all of my moves. So I'm almost at max level. Did he just slice it in half with the cross? Yes, he did. You know, you just get the chain, and then you push the inset through it, and momentum does the rest. You know, science. That and Trevor is unreasonably strong. Apparently. Oh, you guys aren't even mini-bosses. You're just regular enemies. I just remembered. You guys kind of remind me of those spinny dudes from Metroidvania Past. Like the newer version of those type of enemies. Not quite the axe armors. Because you're not using axes. But I remember the enemies that used the spinners. Definitely look a little bit different though. But I'll be taking your green shiny... I don't even know what that is. It's just green and shiny and I yank it out. So... whatever it is, it's mine. Should have been a physics teacher. Yo, Lonely Moon Chronicles, welcome.
I've been expecting you.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
I know all. I am here to make sure that everything happens tonight as it is supposed to happen. I am here to guide you.
Guide me? I don't need anyone to guide or direct me. Move aside.
As you wish. However, your fate has already been sealed and there is nothing you can do to change it. I am sorry to say that you will not achieve your objective, and your wife and your son will suffer the consequences of your failure.
I will hear no more from you.
Get foot, flying coat. But yeah, hope you're doing well, Lonely Moon Chronicles. Welcome. Hopefully you'll be less lonely here. Oh, Trevor, you hot-blooded bastard. Now I never understand where his son gets it from. Oh, shit. Also, I should probably actually focus on the fact that I am fighting werebats, it seems to be. I'm just gonna call them werebats until I got a name. This door opens elsewhere, it seems. Oh, great. More doors in my face. My favorite. Is this your first time playing this game? No. Technically, I'm a massive... So... Okay, long story short, massive Castlevania fan. I've been playing through every Castlevania game. I did it all for, October. And also September. Basically in preparation up to Halloween, except I never got to do the Lords of Shadows games. So that I did Lords of Shadows 1, and now I'm on Mirrors of Fate. And I've played Lords of Shadows to completion once before. But that was 10 years ago. Mirrors of Fate, I played it when it first came out, but I never beat it. So from here on out, everything that I'm doing right now with Trevor's campaign, it's all blind to me. I never got this far. Same with Lords of Shadows 2 when I start playing it. I played about halfway and I never beat the game. So, kind of like half blind, sort of. But I'm definitely enjoying this way more than I first played it on 3DS. This is obviously the PC version. This is the PC version that I'm playing right now, so it runs a little bit better, which I think has helped it out a lot. But, yeah, it's so far with both games, they were way better than I remember them being, which I'm actually really happy about, which makes me very curious about Lords of Shadows 2. Because, I like a lot about that game. There's also a lot I don't like about that game. But, hey, we'll get to it when we get to it. For now, I need to finish off this one. Plans reveal a kind of emergency mechanism that unlocks the door of what must be the games room at the end of the corridor. Ooh, I like games. If I could find it, I might be able to see how accurate these old texts really are. Oh, cool, this game has a great ending. I love the Lords of Shadows games. I was always... So, Lords of Shadow wasn't my first Castlevania. Aria of Sorrow was, then Order of Ecclesia. Then I played Lords of Shadow 1. When I played Lords of Shadows 1, it was 10 years ago, so I would have been like 13, 12, in that sort of ballpark. So I wasn't as aware about how much people didn't like it when it first came out, because, you know, and replaying them, I honestly really still liked the first game. It had some little, like, nitpicks, and, like, some camera problems, because you can't control the camera, and the Forbidden One boss fight, fuck that boss fight. So, it definitely has its problems, but I absolutely enjoyed my time. The level design was spectacular, and the art direction was also spectacular, and the combat, while very similar to a lot of other games, I still think it held on its own pretty damn well. I love the atmosphere in this games the most. Yeah, no, atmosphere-wise, these games have it down. You're not gonna hear me argue with that in the slightest. Like, the atmosphere of these games are absolutely, like, one of their strongest, parts. Second game, I like the atmosphere of one of the areas. You know, I'm trying to be vague for people who don't know. My biggest problem with the second game is I like half of it. The other half I don't like, and you can probably guess which halves I'm talking about. Not even talking about the fact that it's like, you know, the first half of the game or the second half of the game. But, like I said, I'll be playing that directly after this, in a couple days. So, I will definitely get to it sooner rather than later. The Forgotten One can stay forgotten. Yeah, it sure can. I even played it on freaking hard difficulty. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say, oh, guess you don't want me going this way, huh? So is this the case of... I'm wondering if this is a case of I gotta fight all of the different monsters that I can currently see on the chessboard. Or, sorry, the not chessboard. Freaking, whatever it was called in Lords of Shadows 1, the war games. Give me health, please. Thank you very much. Lords of Shadows 2 is just really messy in every way imaginable. Still has its moments. Yeah, but hey, I will give it its fair shake. For the most part, I'm pretty forgiving of messy things in video games. Like, I'm someone who can be quite forgiving. Like, Deadly Premonition is one of the messiest goddamn games ever, but I love that game. So, like, that should sort of tell you my ability to be able to, play jank. And, quote-unquote, let's call them problematic games. So, it's definitely not impossible for me to enjoy, a game with that level of jank. And let's be honest, Castlevania 2 Lords of Shadows, for the most part, its problem isn't jank. It's, other things from what I remember. But like I said, it's been a while, so... I will give it its fair shot when I play it. Absolutely. So, am I on a timer here? Or yes, I am. That was one of the most pointless timers I think I've ever seen. And there was definitely stuff that I missed. But hey, that's what I'm going to do when I go for, when I decide to go backwards. I've done a lot of rooms already. I mean, hell, I gotta go backwards once I get all of my extra stuff as well. The Revelations DLC is probably the best content in the game. Really? I know, I do have the Revelations DLC. Because I think it came free with the PC version. Either that, or I got the full, like, collection when it went on sale. So, I do have the Revelations DLC. I know what it's about. Obviously, no spoilers. Because, keep in mind, a lot of people here are also experiencing these games for the first time. So... if you would like to, check it out, and what I think about it, and, do the thing. Yeah, I'm not very subtle. It has no stealth. Yeah, the stealth segments. Yeah, again, we'll get to Lords of Shadows 2 when we get to Lords of Shadows 2. For now, let's focus on Mirror of Fate, because we're still playing through it. Honestly, all things considered, now that this game is running at a solid frame rate, the action parts are way better. Like, would I be lying if I said that I don't miss the, like, RPG elements of other Metroidvanias? Yes, because I really like those elements, but at the same time, I don't know, I kind of appreciate that they tried to do something different with this Metroidvania, I kind of appreciate that they tried to sort of go, hey, we're going to try and put Lords of Shadow combat into a Metroidvania, and it kind of works. The only biggest problem, I would say, for the most part, is compared to what you get with Lords of Shadow 1 and 2, it's a little bit watered down. You get some of your moves, but you don't get some of your, like, fancy ones. Especially with the combos that you get in, like, light magic and dark magic, which is a little bit of a shame. I can kind of understand why, because, one, different characters, and two, 3DS, so they probably didn't have as much, and plus 2D, which also, probably didn't help that much, but definitely enjoyable. I think trying to do character action in 2D, as I mentioned before, is definitely a worthwhile endeavor. It's very interesting to try and do. It's like when you see, it's like when it's like those games that that tried to be Souls-like in 2D. Kind of reminds me of that. There's like a few games that come to mind. Salt and Sanctuary and Death's Gambit is another one, and Blasphemous, which are games which are 2D that try to be Souls-like, and it's kind of got that same kind of energy of, hey, we're gonna try and get this 3D thing that's established in 3D and try to put it in 2D. It's definitely interesting. Definitely interesting. I want to say Mirror of Fate is the most well-adjusted of these games. It has far fewer glaring sticking points. Yeah, it does. And I think that's because of the fact that it uses a formula that is well-established, which is the Metroidvania formula, and then tries to put its own spin on that. And I think because it does it that way, there's less faults because of that, because there's quote-unquote, less things to fuck up. Also because it's smaller scale. It's, you know, it's just kind of a fact that the larger your scale your game, then the more chances it has to have problems because of you're trying to do so much. Or at least that's how I view it. Oh my god, Blasphemous is a serious work of art. Love that game, but sorry, excuse me, but my god, is it not easy or straightforward. Yeah, it definitely wants to channel that Souls-like experience. It wears its influences on its sleeve. I never got Blasphemous. I saw it on sale a few times, and I just never went for it. No real reason why, I just, there was always something else at the time, or I was busy with something. I'm like, oh, I'll get it later when it goes on sale again. Might be on sale right now, even, so that could definitely be something that I get at some point. Yes, Blasphemous, or nobody expected the Spanish Inquisition in the video game. I found your content through your Pandora's Tower stream. What did you think of that game? Ooh. Pandora's Tower. I really always wanted to play it. Guess what? You'll hear that phrase a lot. There's a lot of stuff I want to play. Also, upgrade. I really liked Pandora's Tower. Like, okay, but that was very unceremonious. Don't even get a demonstration like the boomerang? Okay, just electric bomb. I wasn't expecting to just... That was just really unceremonious. Sorry, Pandora's Tower. It is definitely a very interesting game. And I really like it. Like, I really liked Pandora's Tower. Holy shit, it juggles them as well? Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like that. I keep on getting distracted, I'm so sorry. Yeah, Pandora's Tower is very interesting. I like the fact that it's very focused on what it is, which is basically, Zelda dungeons with a overarching plot and with, you know, the social element with, your waifu. Your quite literal waifu. And it definitely is a game that was supposed to be played multiple times to get the best ending, but obviously I grinded to get the best ending, which I'm glad that I did. I'm glad I got the best ending for the game, because I think it added a lot. But I definitely enjoyed it. It's I've always wanted to play it because it's part of the Project Rainfall series of games, which the other two I have not forgotten about. But by God, I just got sidetracked with so many goddamn things that I was doing with Persona and Castlevania and freaking Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition which came out and all these other things. So I have not forgotten that I want to do all of the other two Project Rainfall games, The Last Story and of course Xenoblade Chronicles, which is the most popular one. So I definitely liked the look of all those games because they're kind of like they were kind of like the Wii's swan songs, you know, when they came out. It was when the Wii U was coming out, and obviously they were some of the last games that were ever made for the system. Or like some of the last major games that were made for the system. So their quality is very high. Because obviously, you know, late developments, so the quality got better over time. So basically, long and short, I like them. That's basically a very long-winded way of basically me saying, yeah, I like it. And I need Shadow Magic for that. Okay, oh god, there's a bunch of different elevators. Okay, I'm just gonna move forward for the time being. I'm gonna wait till I get my Shadow Magic and my other upgrade, which I apparently also need. I would probably recommend Xenoblade on the Switch rather than the original Wii game. I have both. Actually, no, you know what? In fact, I have 3 versions. I've got, one sec. You know what? Just because I mentioned it. Yeah, I got the one on the Switch, don't worry. I got this thing because I'm a big Xenoblade fan. Fan. Not fang. That's something completely different. I speak English, I swear. So, I was able to get the Collector's Edition. I'm not sure if you could see it, but I also got the Xenoblade 2 Collector's Edition up on the shelf. But, the other 2 versions I have are also the new 3DS version and the original Wii version. Bragging time, I see. Pretty much. Hey, it's the whole reason I got a webcam. You think I got a webcam so you could actually see me finally and watch me talk? No, it was to brag. The Last Story is a great time. I had a far better time with it than Xenoblade. Really? They're both RPGs with problems. Surprise, surprise. Whether it be, you know, pacing. But I've played Xenoblade before. I have beaten Xenoblade, so that one won't be blind. Yo, Pope Snow Summer! Once again with the raid. Thank you so much. What were you playing? Please, let us know. I'm talking about Xenoblade right now, and basically things I'm going to cover in the future. Yeah, but I have played Xenoblade before. I played Xenoblade 1 and beaten it, so that one's not going to be blind. Last Story, going to be completely blind, though. I've never played the Last Story. I think I saw the first 30 minutes. So, that one will be interesting. The Last Story is just very consistent in its quality. That's good to hear. That's hard to do with an RPG. RPGs have a lot of low moments, I think it's fair to say, because they're always pretty damn long, so there's sometimes some moments where, you know, quality isn't always 100%, but, you know, you play them for the highest of highs. But sometimes you just got those in-between sections. Trapped! I spent my final hours troubled by the dangers awaiting my comrade who I couldn't warn. I trust his fate will be better than mine. Yeah, about that, Please tell me that's his comrade in there. Please tell me his comrade is literally just in the cell next to him. That would be great. Playing Gary's mod? Nice. I haven't played Gary's mod in years. I think the last thing I played in Gary's mod was Trouble in Terrorist Town. Also known as Among Us for old people, I guess. The modding community is as lively as ever. Oh, I believe that. I do not believe for a second that the modding community in Gary's Mod went away. Once you're a Gary's modder, you are always a Gary's modder. I've had friends who did Gary's mods. I love Pandora's Tower so much, so was writing about it and was looking it up through playthroughs and streams because there's just not enough content about it out there. Honestly, that's why I started playing those games. The reason I started playing, the reason I love playing these games is because they're different and unique. And basically... Also, wait, how come Trevor has the ability to magnetize? I thought he lost that ability. Whatever. You know what? Overthinking it. Just accept it. But basically, yeah, the reason was because I went, these games deserve more love. I'm gonna give them that love. It just so happened that that love was delayed by, you know, like, 5 months. And that's how I found you. I mean, that's what I was kind of hoping. You are basically the perfect example of what I was hoping would happen by covering these games, because I would love to show them to more people, but of course, I would also love people to know, hey, I like this stuff. So, you'll feel absolutely right at home with everyone here. If this is the type of games coverage you like, because I love games like this. Say, if the Pope is raiding us, isn't it more appropriate to say we are suffering from a crusade? Is that some heresy I detect in that voice, Zwei? Tried to say Zwei with an accent, and I accidentally said Zwei instead. Trevor is just naturally magnetic. It's his personal charm and the huge amount of metal on his clothes. Do you play horror games? I do sometimes, actually. I think it's fair to say that I don't just play... I mean, I mainly play niche stuff for the most part, but I'm not opposed to playing... Like, I played Resident Evil 2 Remake when it came out because I really like Resident Evil. So, Resident Evil 2 Remake was a must when it came out for me. I also played Resident Evil 3 Remake when it came out. Once again, I'm a big RE fan, so... Bad fortune seems to follow my every turn. Of all the corridors open to me, why did I choose this one? Instead of salvation, I find my death, and alas, it was my last bad choice. Yeah, guess what? I'm probably gonna find death as well, because I am drowning! Drowning! God damn it, there were air bubbles right there, I didn't see them. But yeah, I do play some horror games. There's actually a few on my list which I'd like to do. Some well-known, some not so well-known. Again, it's always the fun task of going, right, so I need to figure out what to do and when. Get those bubbles, please. Just a random question, but if you run out of air, do you die instantly or lose health? Yeah, I guess that answers your question. There you go. I'm so glad that I gave you that demonstration. That's why I drowned. Not because I fucked up. Speaking of. Air, please. Trevor, get the air, please. At least he's not a paladin. That would mean we'd have a babysitter in chat. Oh, shit. Got start. Get me some more air, please. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Yes, if you could just, if you could just stay over there, please. I don't want any trouble. Oh shit. More air, please. More air. Thank you. Oh, this made me very anxious. I'm not someone who's usually scared of drowning, but... in fact, it's so dark also doesn't help. Oh, okay, thank God. Fatal Frame would be a great fit for you. I see you've played Fatal Frame 5 already. Yes, I did play Fatal Frame 5. Fatal Frame 5. I did a full playthrough of that, which you could obviously see on my channel. Fatal Frame is definitely a series that I do love doing. It's kind of... how do I put this? Fatal Frame 3 is no problem. Fatal Frame 2, I got the Wii remake of it, which I think is one of the better versions of the game. I was able to get that, so... huh. I guess that closes after a little bit. Okay, well, guess I have to go back and get whatever was in that area later. But, Fatal Frame 4 never got translated, so you have to get the English patch version, which I'm pretty sure I was able to do. I tried doing that off, I tried, what am I trying to say? Ah, come on, brain. Yes, I got the English patch of it so that I could play it. So I got the emulated version with the English translation that's available. For Fatal Frame 4. Fatal Frame 1, I'm kind of a bit upset about, because I got the PlayStation 2 version, which is the not as good version as the Xbox version. But unfortunately, you can't play the Xbox version via backwards compatibility, which sucks, because that one runs at a better frame rate and has more content, and... you know, I would like to... it'd be kind of weird going backwards, but it would be nice to start from the first one and then move forward with Fatal Frame, so... Fatal Frame 1 is actually the big problem. I had the exact same problem. Yeah, you'll understand the struggle then. Before continuing on this path, you must find all of my comrades, bearers of this order, who have been locked inside this dreadful vertical prison without leaving a single one. Then use both magic medallions wisely. Oh. Oh. Oh, I don't have both magic medallions. Huh. That must mean I have to be able to make it. Yes! Okay. Okay, right. It's probably going to be the Shadow Medallion up here then. Oh! Is this the, is this the place with, where we were with, Simon? It might be, actually. But, like, really early. Because this is 30 years before. Huh. That's pretty cool. Locked in the cell, there is no escape for me now. On the wall are the markings of so many who have suffered the same fate. Look, there's some fellow by the name of Chupacabras. What a strange name for a warrior of the brother. Ah, god damn it! No, no Chupacabras. No, no more. I don't want them. Get them away. No Chupacabras, please. I can't deal with more padding. Tried Fatal Frame 1 on the Xbox 360 because it's in the official backwards compat list, but because we're filthy Europeans, it doesn't work for us. Xbox backwards compatibility on 360 was, this just straight up tells you the answers. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna take it. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Yeah, Xbox 360 backwards compatibility was not the best. I'm just sad. Like, from what I understand, it was based on how easy it was to make a game work on this system. Which is why some of their best games never got ported or, you know, made compatible But some of their... then you got Barbie's Horse Adventure, which got on no problem. And, okay, I guess that's the end of Trevor's adventure. Okay, thankfully it starts me right here. Thank God. And I think Xbox One backwards compatibility is kind of like that also, except it's way more thorough. So there's a lot more stuff that got on, but there is still some various obvious missing things that I'm very sad about, like Fatal Frame 1. There's a few other... I'm trying to think of others off the top of my head which didn't make it on there. Which I was really hoping would make it on there. I can't think of any off the top of my head. I think... There's another Xbox original game I really wanted to play. What was it? Blue Dragon made it on there. That's 360. Neo Geo Battle Coliseum made it on there. Azura's Wrath made it on there, which I was happy about. Yeah, that was a lot of stuff. Halo 3's menus are laggy. If you're talking about original 360, then, yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Do you always stream games before uploading them to YouTube? Yes! Yes, I always stream on Twitch, and the VODs always go up later. Oh, you mean on Xbox One back compat? Yeah, backwards compatibility on Xbox One always has a little bit of lag. Like, it always has, like, a few frames of lag. So, that's one of the unfortunate things about backwards compat, with, the 360 on Xbox One. Again, I'm not an expert, this is just from what I understand, based on looking on, like, you know, like Digital Foundry videos, or various other tech channels. Backwards compatibility just inherently has a little bit of lag, at least on, the Xbox One and 360. Playing games on... playing PS4 games on PS5, it doesn't feel like there's any lag, because... I don't know, it just doesn't. I'm trying to... There might be some lag, but I might not be feeling it, but it definitely doesn't feel like it has any lag. Fatal Frame 1 and 2, Silent Hill 2 and 4, but they were going to continue the backwards compat. They're going to continue the back compat with the Series S/X. Oh, are they? Oh, that's good, actually. If they are continuing that, then, my plan of investing in a Series S for backwards compatibility purposes might still be totally worthwhile, then. I already got a PlayStation 5, so I got my next-gen console of choice, and if I'm going to get anything Xbox-related, it's going to come out on PC, so that's how I'm going to get it. But I was interested in getting a Series S, because it'll be nice for backwards compatibility. So if I ever want to cover something that was only ever released on console, then I can hope that it's, you know, backwards compatible on Series S, and then play it that way. And then that'll be like one of the best versions that I could possibly play. For everyone's viewing entertainment, and my own. Which I feel like is nice. Damn it, still can't open you up. The company behind the new Halo games are unreliable. Have you heard about the Halo Master Chief Collection on release? Oh, yeah, I heard for a while that the Master Chief Collection was, for all intents and purposes, completely borked. I mean, I got the Master Chief Collection now, and it seems to work reasonably okay. I got the PC version. But yeah, I heard about the horror stories of what it was like on launch, and for like literal years that they took to fix it, which I find amazing. I can't believe it took them years to fix it. Like, you figured that would be one of their biggest things to try and fix, you know, as quickly as possible, but I guess not. I've never been too big on Microsoft for the most part. I want them to do well because competition's always good, of course. I wouldn't call myself... I don't really call myself a fanboy of anything. Like, I got a Switch and a PC and a PlayStation, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good. That's got everything that I need. But, I wouldn't call myself, like, a fan of a brand. I just happen to play PlayStation because I like my Japanese games, and they provide that for me. Unless it's called Yakuza Like a Dragon, in which case I have to wait a few months extra than everyone else, which makes me sad. But, you know, I just like games. I like the video games, you know? Oh, thank God, it's giving me that health. Did you hear about the scalper group that got 3,500 PS5s? Yes, and then they tried to say that they got 1,000 Xbox, Xbox Series X's. Except they said that before they got the shipment, so as soon as they said that live on the internet, the company that they were gonna get them from, which I think was Game, they just cancelled their order. Because they realized it was them, and how suspicious it looked, so they just cancelled it. Which I find hilarious. And it's kind of nice that it was just a moment of, like, saying fuck you to scalpers. Sony and Nintendo don't do greedy microtransactions for first-party games, right? Hang on one sec. Did I do the wrong... Wait, do you want me to do them in a certain order? Red, blue, red, blue. Okay. I think it wants me to do it in a certain order. Yeah, they do. Like, they're usually okay. It's... I mean, they're a company, first and foremost, you know? The important thing is to... remember is they are a company first and foremost, so if you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. You know, call me an idiot, but I'd like to think at least, you know, some of the people making their doing the stuff and calling the shots like video games, and some of them, a lot of them seem to do. But at the end of the day, they'd all make their money somehow. Whether that be through legit means or non-legit means, you know, you just gotta make sure that, you call them out when you can. Also, sorry, Lonely Moon Chronicles, thank you so much for the follow. I was so ingrained in talking about backwards compatibility, I didn't actually notice the notification. I'm very sorry, but thank you. Do you take game suggestions? I used to. But... I'm gonna say yes. Like, it's... I did used to have, like, a list, system, but it didn't work out. It was kind of when I was trying to figure out to go, alright, I want to be able to do things that people want to view, but I also want to do things that I want to do. Of course, I want to, you know, do things that people want to see, but at the same time, I want to do things I want to do. So, if you have a suggestion, like, I would love to hear what you would think I would like. So, I would say shoot. From here there is an intricate complex of underground tunnels flooded completely with water. Should anyone manage to get through, I beg you to search for the comrades and tell them to never that I never learnt to swim. Okay, you know what? Middle Ages, so more common. I can't really blame him for that. But still, like, come on, man. Loot boxes? No, no loot boxes. They don't do loot boxes. Loot boxes... no company dares to talk about loot boxes nowadays. Loot boxes are too taboo. Like, companies will not do loot boxes nowadays because they tried to get away with it, and the backlash was so huge, they're like, yeah, we're not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole. Which is good, because loot boxes are bullshit. Unless you're, you know, a gacha game, in which case you could still totally get away with it. At the very least, they do have to give away... they do have to give away, like, percentages of things, so there's at least that. Well, I wouldn't recommend you anything outside of your interest. That's fair, but I'm still interested regardless, even if... Hell, that was last session, I asked people, what would you want me to cover, which you probably think I would never cover. There were definitely some interesting ones, like The Sims. They were totally right, I would never do The Sims, but it's definitely interesting to see. There are brilliant little moments of humor in Lords of Shadows games that come out of nowhere. Oh, you mean like the cake is a lie? And he was referring to a girl's butt? Like, that caught me so off guard when I read that note. Do you like RTS games? I actually do. I used to play a lot of Age of Empires and Age of Mythology. Those were my go-tos with RTSs. And it's not exactly... Well, it is technically an RTS, but also Total War games I used to play a lot of. I still do. I say used to. I still do. I sort of play them in waves now, though. Do I have a Wii U? Yes, I do. I still have my Wii U. That's how I play my Wii games. Unless I can emulate them at a higher quality. I recommend Warhammer Dawn of War 1 and 2, and also the Total Warhammer games. Oh, I played the shit out of Dawn of War. And Dawn of War 2. I used to do multiplayer on that game. I wasn't good at it, but I used to. I also got really upset when I first got that game. Not because of the game itself, but because I had to try and install it on Windows Vista. That was fun. But yeah, no, I played the shit out of Dawn of War. And also Warhammer Total War. I got all of the DLC factions for it, which some would say is a bad practice. It technically is, but it's more factions. And then suddenly, lava. Was my Pandora's Tower playthrough emulated? It was. General rule of thumb is, can I play it on a controller? Does it require motion controls? No? I mean, sorry, does it require, can I play it on a controller? Yes, then I can try and emulate it. Because mapping... Guess what? Mapping classic controller inputs to a PS4 controller is really easy. So, yeah, I played Pandora's Tower emulated because it allowed me to play the game in 1080p. Obviously, the stream itself was 720 because I can stream in 1080, but a lot of people can't watch in 1080. And the way with Twitch, the way it works is unless you're a partner, you're not guaranteed to have quality options. So, if I stream in 1080 and I don't have quality options, that means a lot of people just straight up can't watch because the quality's too good. So, that's why I stream in 720, because it makes it so that more people can watch. But I still render the game in 1080, because it still makes it look nicer, obviously. Also, I was not expecting lava down here, goddamn. The only time I spent money in gacha was not even for gacha itself, it was to buy my waifu a skin. That's the big brain plays right there. You should try getting Fallout 3 to work on PC. I do have Fallout 3 on PC. I think I've got the GOG version, because I heard that's nicer to get running than the Steam version. I also got the GOG version of Fallout New Vegas. Probably will never... Fallout is not... I've had a few people talk to me saying, like, they would like for me to do Fallout, but... I'm kind of in that weird spot where I don't feel like I can add anything to Fallout. Like, because so many people have done it. At least not now, you know? Maybe later. Maybe there'll be a chance for me to do it later, but for now, it's just one of those things where it's just like, I'm not sure if I can really add anything. I've watched playthroughs of Fallout 3, so I'm familiar with it somewhat. And I've never seen anything with Fallout New Vegas except the very beginning, so I'm not familiar with New Vegas in the slightest. You know what, Trevor? We don't really need to go through that door, right? There's totally other ways we can go, right? Yeah, see? Bottom right-hand corner. We could totally go and see what's down there. Well, let's go see what's got the big feet. Hey, how's it going? See, you're trying to make progress there? You, sure you want to do that? I'm not sure if I am so sure, Mr. Guard. I'm not sure if I do want to make this progress. You know, if I do this one last crank, we'll be having a boss fight, and it's probably gonna end badly for you. I'll be willing to take that chance. Well, it's go time, then. Let's go. You as a person is already unique. Very awkward. I guess that's true. I guess you're not wrong there. I'm not opposed to doing things that people have played before. Like, it's not a case of, like, don't get me wrong, I have my niche. But, I'm not opposed to doing, like, popular stuff. It's just the fact that he just stands there. It's not like... It's just, the fact that he just stands there is what gets to me. He just looks at you as just like, boy, are you sure you want to open this door? And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna open this door. Can't believe you get freaking assist from the hunchbacks as well. Okay, wasn't the right thing to do, but I dodged it, so... Ah, shit. No! Stop it! Stop it! Bad God. Drop it. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, man. Like father, like son, eh, Trevor? A little bit of light magic, a little bit of dark magic. Shit, I thought he was going to do the flop. God damn it. There we go, there's the flop. This is the same button every time! Let's put you to rest, shall we? How the hell did I not get a level up from that? God damn. I was half expecting to see more feet and be like, yeah, there's another one. Hahaha, Warhammer Dawn of War. Yeah, that was how I learned that RTS games raise my pressure through the roof. The eShop version of Pandora's Tower can be played on the Wii U gamepad. I have it both digitally and physically. I got the physical version. I don't have the digital version of Pandora's Tower. I have 2 copies of Pandora's Tower, in fact, because I got a regular version. And I got a version that was part of a weird collector's version. It's really weird. So I actually got 2 copies of Pandora's Tower. Fun fact, I got that version of the game while I was out on a date with someone. We stopped by CEX and I was like, I need this. I'm sorry. I know we're on a date right now, but trust me, I need this. Ah, good times. I was expecting to see more feet. You sure were. New fetish unlocked. No! I'm not Reggie. Or Tarantino. Okay, at least when I swing, I don't accidentally go into the steam, which is nice. I sure do love the steam. Guessing you go backwards and forwards? Yes. Okay, thank God. My recommendation was Yearwalk. It's a creepy little indie game about Swedish folklore. It utilizes the Wii U gamepad in some really cool ways, like the writing notes on the touchscreen. Something I'm concerned about with it is that it was removed from all other regions except the EU one, so I'm really upset it might be gone one day. Really? I'm gonna have to look into that because that does sound really interesting. I'm actually, Yearwalk, you said. You know what? Even if I don't end up playing it, I'm just gonna look into that because that does sound really interesting, and I'm all for making sure games don't die. So definitely very curious about that. Well, this is interesting. Good job, Trevor. Okay. Right, so before we head on over there, let me move this way. I'm gonna guess I'm gonna have to, like, turn off the electricity or something. Okay, so I can move up there. This is... Oh! I see it. There was a switch right there. Oh, Yearwalk. I remember watching that. It was really cool. It was also generally creepy and the sound was great. Asume desu. I was recommending it too. Now I have to check it out. Do you know who made it? Just out of interest then. Because I'm very curious now. I remember when when the Wii shop, sorry, was going away. I went on a massive spending spree to get as many of the. I almost horribly fucked up right there. I went on a massive spending spree to get as many of the games as possible that were going to be gone. So I got like Final Fantasy, My Life as a Dark Lord. What other ones did I get? Castlevania: The Adventure Rebirth, which I've actually played on as part of my Castlevania fun. Gradius: The Adventure Rebirth, Contra: The Adventure Rebirth, a few of the Virtual Console games, which I thought might not have a chance of coming out, then end up did. I got the Secret of Mana, and then of course the Secret of Mana collection was announced, which I got. Highly, highly recommend. It's not exclusive to the Wii U, but it's a very cool and unique version of it, which enhances the experience. I feel like it's one of a... Hang on, one sec. Let me at least look at it. Sorry. I know we're in the middle of a session right now, but I want to at least look at it. I'm very curious if I've seen it before. Oh, it's actually also originally a mobile game. Interesting. Is this... I might have seen this before. Maybe. At the very least, I might have seen a trailer for it, but I don't think I ever actually played it or watched it. I definitely have not played it, but I'm also don't think I've ever seen anyone play it. Definitely interesting, though. Almost as interesting as the fact that... Okay, thank you, Gabriel. Sorry, not Gabriel. Trevor. I'm getting my Belmonts mixed up. Jesus Christ, this is very elaborate. It's also going to be interesting trying to make my way backwards when I inevitably need to Okay, Trevor. Good job. Simogo, the people behind Sayonara Wild Hearts. Okay, now I definitely need to check it out. I freaking love Sayonara Wild Hearts. I play that shit on my Switch so much. Unfortunately, not as much recently, but yeah, no. If it's those developers, yeah, no, absolutely, Ben. No, that's getting my attention, no question. Also, yes, I did mean to face fuck that electric pylon. Any chance you got lit by way forward from the eShop? No, no, I didn't get lit. I wasn't interested in lit, in all honesty. I do like way forward, but I wasn't that interested in lit. I did look into it, but I don't know, didn't seem quite like my thing. There remains a remote chance that I might actually defeat the Dark Lord. The tip of the mythical vampire killer that rid the world of that bitch Carmilla remains somewhere in the castle. It is my mission to find it and forge the weapon anew once again! And then he dies. I don't think he did a good job. It's a very niche game. God damn it. You would think I would get tired of the joke, but I really haven't yet. Okay. More of whatever this is. Freaking more clock towers. Oh my god, I missed so much crap. I'm gonna have a lot of crap that I'm gonna have to go back to. I really hope this, I really hope they're nice enough to give Trevor a teleportation, because, oh boy, there is a lot here that, I wasn't able to get the first time around. Can at least get you. I totally forgot to ask your name or what you'd like to be addressed as. Oh, sir. Oh, don't worry about it. I actually got a few names. I mean, most of the time people either call me Yusei, because that's what I make a lot of my creator characters named after, or Niche Senpai. Which is a little bit embarrassing to say. But, my actual name is no secret either. It's Cameron. So, take your pick. But, most of the time it's either Niche or, Niche or Yusei. Can I call you Niche-chan? Well, if you think I'm cute enough for it. No, okay, I'm sorry. Oh man, a lot of wheezing today, huh? Okay, let's moving along. There is nothing left for me to do but be super embarrassed by what just happened. And avenge my family, I guess. If anyone should read this scroll, dropped by the Brotherhood, know that I, the great Pirate King, swear vengeance upon the dragon. What the fuck was a Pirate King doing here? I will not rest until he is dead and pledged. I've been reading this all wrong. One sec. I will not rest until he is dead and pledged that he be forever cursed in the name of Dynasty? Oh! It's Grant! It's Grant Dynasty! Oh, you, man, you did not have a happy meeting with Trevor in this series. Trevor, could you please? Thank you. Ay, ay, ay. Ooh, Niche-chan. Oh, this is exactly why I didn't want to say anything. And this is exactly why I didn't want to look away when I was in the middle of freaking platforming. Damn it, chat, you're making me lose my focus. Again. Oh, oof, frame drops. Give me a sec. Oof. Lots of, moving parts in the, clock tower, huh? Okay, move over here. Phew, I have no idea how I missed the damage on that, but hey, I'll take it. Okay, before heading up that way, let's see what this does. Let me guess, it's timed. Either that or I just turned on the electricity. No, it's not timed. Oh, thank God. Wait, your name wasn't Yusei? Fuck that shit, I'm out. I've been bamboozled. For some reason, I had shivers typing Chan. I wonder why. Oh. So that's the way you feel about me, huh? I mean, if it's for chat, I guess I won't say no. I'm a terrible person, I really am. I was trying to make a Yakuza reference. Oh god, now I know what you're referencing. Okay, yeah, never mind. I take it back. I don't want any of that. No, never mind. Take it back. Don't want none of it. Inside the adjoining room, I've found 2 magic seals with engraved messages. Left seal. Doesn't matter when you ask, I'll always shelter you from the light. Right seal. Doesn't matter which magic you offer, we'll always unfold a path. Okay, so left is darkness and right is light? Or anything I choose? Right? So... like that. Puzzle solved, I guess. Yo, what's good, Hellcat? Wow, you broke up with me instantly. Nice. I haven't remembered to actually show up for streams of it, but I remember playing it. Hey, no worries. Of course, just show up when you can. This game is pretty okay. I'm enjoying it. Is it the best Metroidvania ever? No. But I'm enjoying it. Enjoying it way better than I remember enjoying it, you know? Also, what the fuck am I getting? Some sick-ass boots, that's what. You have obtained the speed boots! Am I gonna have to double tap the left stick now? Is that what I'm gonna have to do? Yeah, god damn it. Okay. It's 2D, so it should be easier. In theory. But now I can Neum. What's good is meeting nice people in MMOs, and I've been lucky enough to do that a lot in the FF11 community lately. Nice! That's good. But the chance for your own personal fandom. His reaction was the same as yours, Emil. That face just screamed, what the fuck? Oh, shit! And then suddenly, it's Spike Knight. Oh, and more fun things to deal with. Okay, I'm gonna have to fight you at the same time, huh? This is what we're doing? Yeah, okay, this is what we're doing, huh? Well, at the very least, you can give me more magic. So I guess I should be thankful. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it! Honestly, all things considered, you should just stay over there. I mean, I don't get the magic, which kind of sucks, but hey, it keeps you out of the picture, so that's also kind of nice. And then I can just yeet this green fiend out of this dude's stomach. I'll be taking my magic now, thank you. Ow. Or I could just have my magic on, so I don't get any more magic. Well, whatever, I got life, it's fine. Sheesh, lots of gargoyles here right now, huh? These gargoyles are kicking my ass! Oh, that's right, I can block their fire. I should probably remember that. That shit! Oh yeah, shit, I leveled up! I'd never noticed. Continue to hold X after a relentless swell of pain that extends horizontally, massacring all enemies to execute. Hold X after performing the tremor punch. Okay. I should probably remember that I have that now, because that's pretty dope. Can I do it in the air as well? Yeah, I can. I bet Niche-chan has a lot of fan fictions. I actually don't. I'm very disappointed. I'm disappointed in the lack of fan fictions I have about me yet. Hey Pope, you should totally be the first, and you should totally send it to me. That's how I know I would have made it in this world, by the way. I know I would have made it in this world if I can legit stumble across a fan fiction of myself. That's how I know I've made it. Look, I didn't have the time to write any yet. You gotta ask in the Discord. Nishech Majima, Nishiyama, Nishech Shinoavo. Yeah, I'm a fan of that one. So much sweat and blood. Ooh, yeah, I bet there will be. To reach this point. All wasted due to a simple mistake. I understand now. Light does not neutralize light. Shadow does not defeat shadow. Balance between the two is the only thing that can finish off the Prince of Darkness, just as the legends foretold. Just like he learned from Pan. Maybe you could host a competition? Nah, I can't. I can't extort my fans to make fan fiction for me. That's not a thing I should do. Oh, no, this is not a good situation. Hello there, friends. Oh, I'm really fighting two of you, huh? This is a thing that's happening, huh? Yeah, you just stay on that side, along with your brother and pal, and I will just beat the ever-living shit out of you. And get some of my health back, please. Thanking you. Okay. You know, I probably should be using my area attacks. Might be even able to... Wait, what am I doing? I have the power of Whip Tornado. And also the power of weird hitboxes, apparently. If I ever cosplayed, I would try to fit for a character that actually fit my build. Yeah, that's probably how I would go about it, too. That's how you gotta do it. If you try to cosplay a character that doesn't fit your build at all, it does a disservice to you and the character alike. I mean, if you're going for it seriously, then I guess so. But if you're just doing it for fun, then, whatever. Maybe you could host a fanfic battle royale. That sweat and bloodline caught me mid-sip. Dude, I almost spit on my notebook. It's already beat up as it is. I apologize to your notebook. I did not mean to offer such a disservice to it. Oh, thank God they were soaring. My controller was rumbling in a very specific rhythm, and I was very scared for a second. Oh, shit. Okay, right. I was kind of expecting there to be something like a, you know, just cogs at the bottom, but I was not expecting... Oh my God, okay. It wants me to... That's what it wants me to do. There we go. Jesus Christ, so much destruction! Yeah, you can stay there and take that bell if you want to, my friend. I'm not gonna stop you. Yeah, that thing is still coming. Yep, gonna move. Yep, down we go. See you guys later. Oh, you son of a bitch! I did not see that. I did not see that cog until it's too late. Jesus Christ, this level is really dark. Trevor's level has been really dark. Like, somehow even... I'm having some trouble seeing some of the shit that I'm having to find or dodge while going through it. Also, I think it's R2 to leap myself off of there, not the jump button, which is a little bit weird, but hey. The bell tolls for thyself. Yeah, it sure does, and it goes bon! Ding dong! Oh man, that is really awkward to jump over. Okay, okay, I guess I have to give myself more clearance. Okay. Either that, or I have to wait for the bell to move it, which, nah, I don't think that's the case. I think I just need more clearance. Oh, I did have to wait for the bell. Well, go figure. And then Trevor went backwards. Good job, Trevor. Oh, good job, Trevor. You're doing God's work. What a hero. The section's cool, but it's also a little bit like, whew. There's a... Whew, I'm fucking up on a lot of things. But now we know exactly. What have I told you all? What have I told you guys before? All the previous attempts are just data. Okay, wait a sec. On. Okay, now he goes down proper. Good job. Then he misses the grapple point because he just decided he didn't want to grapple. The set piece may have been why you didn't like this game. To be fair, this set piece is quite late in. Also, a lot of these things I'm just it's just me fucking up. As well as trying to figure out certain things. But a lot of it is just also me fucking up. Alright. Okay, for realsies this time, Trevor. Gotta focus. Okay, wait. Bell goes bon. Then I slide down. Right, there we go. Okay, there we go. Fucking hell, that was a big tower. Shoddy woodwork. Well, guess he died. Here, have a cube. Cool. Thanks, Edgy Coat. Thanks for the help, man. Really appreciate it. Just go up to my maybe desecrated, like, you know, broken corpse and just be like, cube. Well, guess I'm here again. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of action set pieces with this fucking mask guy. I like my set pieces every so often. I must admit. On the far eastern end of the mine, there is a river of magma that blocks the way to a sort of ancient pagan temple. Must find a way to jump far enough to reach the other side and rid the place of the evil once and for all. Well, lucky for me, I think I have said thing to help me. So, question, can I just sort of sprint indefinitely? No, it's the same as Gabriel, so I don't actually have an unlimited sprint. It does have like a distance that it stops. Did Trevor actually broke that floating codes voice box with the earlier smack? Maybe, actually. Huh. So the reason that floaty McCody doesn't speak is because Trevor chained it in the mask. Huh. If that's actually the reason, that's interesting. I'll be honest, I never liked when shit pursues you in games. Those sections in Crash 1 with the fucking trauma reducing the 6-year-old in me. Oh, you mean, like, all of the... Well, that's something I didn't expect to see today. But yeah, all of the, yeah, all of the shit that tried to follow you in Crash with, like, the boulders and shit. And then in other games where it's just other shit that tried to follow you. Yeah, I can imagine that being trauma-inducing. You spread that though in such a passive-aggressive voice, I love it. Some people say that they're like, man, you're a good voice actor. I'm like, what do you mean? I just do stupid voices. They're not good. I do them because they're fun. For the longest time, I thought they would be annoying, so... Oh, great. Evil Trombone is back as well. I was attracted to by the hypnotic voices echoing through the castle, awakening an uncontrollable carnal lust within me. The sun fogs my mind, clouds my will, and invites me to take part in some forbidden game. Forgive me, Celia, for I cannot control my actions. Did the pagans want snoo-snoo? Was there snoo-snoo going on? Terrible cheating snoo-snoo? Stupid voices are just as valid. Leave the ladies alone, they're lesbians. Most people can't bring themselves up to do the silly voices. Honestly, for me, it was basically just like, hey, you know what? If I'm gonna do this, I'm just gonna have fun and just go all in with it, you know? The last thing I want is to sound bored while trying to commentate, you know? But at the same time, I still wanted it to be me. You know. It was definitely a, you know, it was basically like, I didn't want to just oversell it for the sake of overselling it, but at the same time, you know, I wanted to, seem like I was having fun. Some of the best compliments I've ever gotten from people have been like, "Wow, you're just the same in real life than you are here." And I would go, "Oh, thank you. It's honestly one of the nicest things." Then Dead Space, that freaking necromorph. I actually really want to play Dead Space and Dead Space 2. Man, it was a real shame we never got another game after Dead Space 2, huh? Yep. Real shame. Well, I guess this is the part where I start going backwards, because I pretty much have all the stuff I need, I think. So, I gotta try and figure out where all the shit I missed is. I'm ashamed to admit I don't recognize that reference. Don't worry, I don't recognize it either. I did find this, though. What at first seemed to be the work of a magic turned out to be a complex mechanism of automatons and magnets, placed carefully beneath the board. The rules of the macabre game were far different from those of conventional chess, making it clear that they were the product of some twisted imagination. Also kind of fun. And yep, that's this area cleared, which means, yep, just gotta head back up. We're probably getting close to the end of the game at this point, which is nuts because it still feels pretty early on in the stream session. Okay, okay, Trevor, just decided to. Okay, yeah, oof, calm down, boy. It's okay, it's some Tumblr meme from the movie Carol. Ah, okay, so I shouldn't feel bad for not recognizing it. Good. Also, once again, this is a good chance to make sure that I can get some of that XP so I can get to max level, which would be nice. There we go. Try and hit me. Come on. Oh god, not with that! I would prefer if you didn't hit me with that. And you're still not back yet. Okay, I guess I'll continue for the time being. Who needs magic anyway? Apparently, yeah, I finished this area, so now it's the entrance bridge I need to get to. I played Dead Space 1 and 2 Extraction. Wait, Dead Space and Dead Space Extraction? That was the Wii one, wasn't it? I thought it was okay, actually. I thought Dead Space Extraction was pretty okay. Because I think they made Extraction because EA was so hell-bent on making Dead Space a multimedia, like, franchise. That they were like, we're gonna have a Dead Space anime, Dead Space comic, Dead Space the video game's gonna sell 20 million units, it's gonna be so good. And guess what? It did sell a lot. But it wasn't enough. Then they were like, okay, we need to make it more actiony. So then Dead Space 2 happened. Also, we can't have Isaac not speak anymore. He needs to speak. But people still like Dead Space 2. And then the series just ended. We never got another Dead Space. Real sad. You know, real sad that Dead Space 2 is where it ended. Still got a bit of game left ahead of you? Okay, that's perfectly fine then. Yeah, this might be a good chance for some cleanup then. So, I'll at least clean up some of the starting areas. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is I don't want a situation where it's like, hey, you still don't have all the abilities you need, and I'm gonna be like, fuck, because then I'll have to come back again. So, that's the only thing I'm worried about. I'm just really hoping I don't have any abilities. I don't know if I want to ask if I get any more abilities. Because if I ask and the answer is yes, then I'll just continue forward. But then, that'd be... And that's a spoiler I don't really want. But it would help with things. I don't know. Anyway. At the very least, I can jump over that gap. Yeah, I thought extraction was a huge downgrade in terms of audio quality, and that kind of killed it for me. Yeah, that was probably some of that good old Wii compressed audio, in order to keep the file sizes down. I mean, let's be honest, guys, being a man is pretty gay. I mean, you're living inside a man's body, and that sounds pretty gay to me. I mean, he's not wrong. You're not wrong. Right, so. There's a place up here I can go to. I think this is... I think this is where I came from when I came here originally. But I do need to head up in order to try and find what I'm looking for, so... Let's continue forward to me. I don't remember if this is it, but you've already unlocked teleporters, so you might as well go back for completion. Yeah. That's how I sort of... that's how I'm sort of looking at it. The teleporters are sort of a good indication of, like, basically the game going, alright, look, this might be a good chance to go back and get anything you've missed, you know? And I'm like, okay. That's fair. I kind of like that about the teleporters, that they're kind of basically there to be like, hey, you know, you might want to go back right now. Which I appreciate. 1, 2, 3. It's just going to be a fun trek trying to get back once I've gotten all the stuff again. Hopefully it won't take too long. Okay. So, right here, and then... something down here, apparently. Light magic? Light magic. Health chest! Oh, so much lovely health. Oh, it's so good. Anyway. Right, so now I go ahead backwards. Got the crypt, and then we got the crypt's labyrinth. Which had a bunch of stuff. Okay. Which means, surprise, surprise, gotta start heading backwards. Well, forwards. Backwards? I can't remember which way I came from. I'm not gonna lie. A direction. I have to go a direction. Sorry, Trevor. I just tried to speed up the process a little bit. I'm so sorry. This chat's not only degenerate, but also very gay. Good. Yeah, this place is pretty safe. That's good. I hope this place feels safe for people. I try my best to express no tolerance towards... like, there's some awkward situations, like, sometimes there's cultural things that I have to keep in mind, and then some people have been culturally, you know, not as used to being around certain groups of people, or not, you know, being as, you know, probably respectful, to put it blunt, as they should be. But I try at the very least in that situation to educate and be like, hey, look, maybe don't do the things or say the things you're saying. And they've mostly been receptive. So I at least also believe in the, you know, giving people a chance to, like, if it's out of, you know, I don't want to use the word ignorance, but out of naivety, I think that's the way to put it. But if it's just like straight up homophobia or racism or sexism, then yeah, nah, that shit ain't fly here. It's one thing if it's done out of naivety and then you try to be like, hey, do you not do this? And they're like, okay, fine. As opposed to, you know, saying actual terrible things because terrible things. Have I played Bayonetta? I fucking love Bayonetta, man. I'm waiting for Bayonetta 3 to get its release date, so I have an excuse to play the first 2 games, because I think I have like 4 versions of Bayonetta 1. I got the PS3 version, which is terrible, but it was the first version I ever had. I had the PC version, the PS4 version, and the Switch version for on the go. So yeah, I'm like me some Bayo. I'm glad to hear this. Good. I also had the Wii U version and Switch version of Bayonetta 2. So all of the versions. Why, hello, hello, hello. Looking what we have here. It is said that the Bernards were buried in this crypt together with one of their most prized treasures. The family's chambers have remained untouched despite the invasion of monsters, thanks to being sealed with powerful shadow magic. Well, can I get the shadow magic? I would like to find the magic. Bayonetta is one of my favorite things. We have another person who's a very big Bayonetta fan, and they were happy to hear about me liking Bayonetta too. I really like Bayonetta. Like, I've played Bayonetta 1 quite a few times, so I haven't actually covered it yet, but I would absolutely want to. Like, no questions. Like, no questions asked on that one. I'm just kind of waiting for Bayonetta 3 to get more news, so I have a good excuse. And we haven't had it yet. Apparently development-wise it's fine, it's just they're just taking their time. Which I should be able to respect, but I want it now. I'm a patient person. I've waited for things. I waited for games for a long time. So I can be patient, but still. We seem to have a lot in common. Yeah? Seems like we do. And if you guys would like to chat more about this stuff we have in common, then be sure to join the Discord. I feel gross every time I show. That will never change. But yeah, I do have a Discord. If you'd like to join the Discord to chat about these kind of things and peeps who like similar things, then it's a pretty decent place. Good chilling. Anyway. I'm generally waiting for Yusi to play Bayonetta. I have seen the angel designs and, is this love? The Bernard family is used to condemn traitors by locking them up inside this pit. History does not contain testimony of the survivors, only the horrible tortures performed on the lords of this castle. Just the Bernards were fucking metal. Bernards took no shit from no one. Bayonetta will get its time, don't you worry. Platinum games in general will get their time. There's so many Platinum games that need to be done. Wonderful 101, Okami, God Hand, frickin' trying to think of other ones off the top of my head. Mad World, Anarchy Reigns, I don't know, it's just so many. There's a lot of There's a lot of platinum to be had. Oh, Transformers Devastation. Yeah, but for real though, come hang. I'm trying to do better. I'm still trying to improve my Discord abilities. There's still, I'll fully admit, there's definitely some more things that I would like to do with my Discord. I've mentioned this a few times before, but I'll mention it again. There's definitely more things that I'm going to start doing on the Discord to make it a bit more, homely, so to speak. And get people a bit more involved, because, I feel like that would be a nice thing to do. Increase the amount of ammunition. Platinum does do good work. It really does. Some people get tired of talking about Platinum games, and let's be honest, they haven't always been great. That Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game they did is not great. Like, it's probably the worst game they've ever done. But I could safely say 9 times out of 10, or even 19 times out of 20, I'll probably like what they make. Astral Chain, that's the other one. I never finished Astral Chain. I need to finish Astral Chain. Okami seriously needs to be done. And Okami done. Not a lot of people knew that Okami had a sequel. But Okami had a sequel. It doesn't get mentioned a lot because it's on the DS. But it totally did have a pseudo-sequel. Okay, let's get out of this crypt now. I want to get back out, please. I think it was up here, somewhere around here. How do I get out of this crypt again? Down here, maybe. Yes, this looks familiar. Yes, this totally looks familiar. Okay. Jump over here, down there, get some more zombies, and a little bit more experience. Not much, but hey, every little helps. Give me your purple glowy orbs, thank you very much, and... I was kind of hoping that I could come out this way, but I can't. The only way I can go out is up, which means... back up I go! Astral Chain had fantastic background music. Really did. It was also really different for a Platinum game. It had, like, open level sections, and the levels themselves were really long. And it was, like, character action, but it also had, like, investigative elements. It was very different for them. But that's good. I'm glad that they tried something different, you know? Okay, but for real, though, Trevor, how do I get out of here? Trevor? How do escape? Oh! One sec. Trevor? Is that a hole right there? Jesus Christ, it's so dark, I didn't even see that. Okay, right, we're good. Okay. Ugh. That could have gone really badly. But, hey, we got it all done. Variety is the spice of life. I always believe that. I like my variety. But, if you've been around for long enough, you'll know that I like my variety, so I don't need to tell you that. Yep. Okay. Let's zip zoom down here, shall we? Are you actively in your Discord? I'd say so, yes. It's kind of, how do I put this? I've never been someone who's been active in, like, forums or, like, fan bases. That's never been what I do. I've always been very much a lurker, so if I'm being honest, I'm still kind of getting used to... I've had that, I started the Discord a little bit back, but I'm still kind of getting used to being active, because it's not something I'm used to. So, there's definitely parts where I'm still, you know... It's kind of weird, because I don't want to force anyone to say anything, you know? It's not like, hey, say something, because I don't want to force anyone. But at the same time, it's interesting trying to make people more comfortable saying things as well. So it's definitely an interesting balance. And I, myself, am trying to be better when it comes to speaking and saying things. Honestly, a lot of the time, the biggest hurdle is me going, oh man, I want to say something, but I don't have anything interesting to say. What am I supposed to say? And a lot of the time, it's just me, you know, putting, you know, thoughts in people's minds, basically, of just going, oh, they're not going to be interested, so I just don't say anything. And then I'm like, well, shit, if I don't say anything, then nothing will ever get done. I guess I'll see it's a fun place. I'm definitely trying. If nothing else, it's a good way to know when the stream is going to go live, and there's fun people in there, absolutely. It's definitely a good place to keep track of the streams, though, even if you don't chat much. Yeah, exactly. My other biggest problem, which I am aware of, is a lot of the time I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. And then I'm like, okay, I need to do this when this is perfect. And then I never do it because I'm like, there's always the thought in the back of my mind of like, people aren't gonna like this, or, you know, they're not gonna want to do it. And it's just like, I just gotta be able to do it, you know? I just gotta go, nah, fuck it, just do it. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. You always have another chance to do something else, you know? So, it's a little bit too early for, you know, New Year's resolutions, and I'm not really much of a guy to do New Year's resolutions. But, I think it's healthy to have a goal every once in a while, you know? Okay, let's start heading back. What am I drinking? Orange squash. Yeah, it's orange squash. It's basically orange. It's like orange juice. Except squash. It's very complex, I know. I've been drinking it for many years. For the longest time, I didn't realize it was something so alien to a lot of people. I just always thought it was always available or people knew of it, but apparently not. Like, not juice, not soda, not syrup water, not soup, I don't know. Look, it's squash. It's squash with water. How is it that hard to comprehend? Is orange squash anything like Tang? Kind of? Sort of? It's not fizzy. Like, it's not fizzy in the slightest. It's, I guess it's Tang. I think I'm thinking of the right drink. I think it's Tang without, like, the fizziness. If that makes any sense. Squash is a sport. Yes, it is. Is it an alcoholic drink? No, it isn't. You can mix it with alcoholic drinks. I know friends that do, but I don't drink alcohol. Alcohol has never agreed with me. So, I'm not an alcoholic drinker. Like, it's possible if I mixed it with squash, then it might work out better. It's mainly like gin or vodka that you can mix with it. But I haven't been one to try, so I'm sorry. I'm a lightweight, okay? I'm a little babby with my babby with my babby drinks, you know? Also, how the hell did I never get this before? I guess I just, once again, just completely missed it. Also, my maximum I got maximum magic now. Go me. Yeah, that did not end up good for you, huh? Whew. Okay. That. Pretty much. Yeah, that's the guards room done. Cool. Crossing an unknown concept for the third world people such as myself. Gin mixes well with surprising number of things. I'm a big fan of gin and sparkling cider myself. My sense of taste has kept me from drinking. I am not against sampling, though. Find I have hard ciders and mead. Oh yeah, sampling's different. Like I've sampled before. Like I've sampled things no problem before. Like if you give me like a little bit, then no problem. It's just I can't drink it as like my drink of choice, you know? Like I remember I've gone to I guess Trevor really didn't want to grab onto the edge of that minecart. But I've gone to Spain before, and I went to a wine field and I tasted their like wines, and they were okay. I tried brewing mead once, but I couldn't leave it long enough to properly ferment. Was still yummy, though. But if it didn't ferment, then wouldn't that cause... You know what, I'm not even going to say anything. I'm not even going to pretend I know anything about brewing alcohol. And I went to the wine place and they taught us, and I still probably don't know anything. Okay. Oh god, this place is gonna be pretty complex, huh? Okay. How many things do I need in here? Oh, 5 things. Cool. So a lot. I mean, most of them are marked on my map, I guess. It fermented a little, but there was still a ton of yeast active in there, and it gave me a bellyache. Yeah, that's probably what... Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm going to get a shortcut here. There's going to be another transport, and that's what that is in the corner. Okay. So... I might not need to worry as much about this area. It might actually be worth just continuing forward for the time being, because there's probably going to be another chance to backtrack. Okay. In that case, I'm just going to move forward for the time being. I imagine the game is going to be very, like, obvious with it. Hey, this is probably a point of no return, so I probably won't have to worry about that so much. So for now, I'm just going to pick up anything that I happen to come across going forward. Unless it's clear vodka and is your goal to get shit-faced, then don't sip it. That reminded me of an old friend of mine. He mixed vodka and Monster, an old uni classic. Yeah. An old uni classic that I never took part in because I'm boring. That seriously hurts me? Really? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'll just head down for the time being. Nope, can't go get over there, huh? There's no way that I can get around here. Yeah, I can't move that, apparently. Okay. Yeah, for the time being, I guess I will just move forward with what I actually need to do. Alright, come on, Trevor. Let's make our way. we're clearly going to get a chance to come back here again later, so... Oh! Or I could just find a secret passage. Huh. Didn't know that was a thing. Pretty sure I've been here before, but hey. That's how you get that down there. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I'm figuring some stuff out. Wait a minute. Also gives me a chance to go up here. And move this. So I can get up here. Get that scroll. Haha! Okay, maybe I will do some digging while I'm here. There are some sneaky secrets in this game. Yeah, there are. I was supposed to wait here until my comrade conducted a quick renaissance on the nearby rooms. At first we thought that would be a good place to camp, but it's been too long now since we parted company, and I fear he has been taken or worse. Yeah, that was totally the other dude from the, that the other guy was talking about. Like, I hope my friend made it out, and then you get to that man, and he's like, I hope my friend made it out. Haha, jokes on both of you, none of you made it out. Alcohol plus sports drink will prevent you from throwing up if you had too many, even though at that point you really should. I call that drink Rave in the Grave. That's pretty strong. I like that. Also, now that that elevator is gone, I can now get you. A creature with a glass mask appeared, floating in the air, inviting me to discover the secrets of the dark room. For some reason, I knew the end of my story would come within these walls, and yet there seemed nothing I could do to change my destiny. Seems to be a lot about changing destiny in this game, or having our fates be written. Also, I did not notice that was just a straight drop. Go me! Oh shit! Yeah, nice try, buddy. Jesus. And there's a health thing over there, of course. Well, at least I got that sweet map completion, I guess. Give me some magic, please. Even though I don't need it. Let's go. Conduct a quick renaissance. Yeah, yes, a quick renaissance. Look, you know what I meant to say. Shut up. Shut up. Trevor, could you please? There we go. Give me that health, please. Just one away from maximum life. And with that, it's just the place up there, which I didn't get, but that's fine, because once again, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a chance to come back to it, so I don't feel bad about it. I'm so close to level 18, I can taste it. I haven't used one of these in a hot minute. Goodbye. Yeah, congrats, you're both dead! Sucks to be you, I guess. Also sucks to be me, because now I'm gonna have to okay, right. Am I gonna really have to figure out how to get to down there? I'm gonna have to figure out, aren't I? Okay. This one's gonna be fun to try and figure out. This one I don't want to come back to. How many do I have here? I have two more. Okay, but at least it seems to be in the vertical prison part. Yeah, that's right. I think it was one of the doors that I needed to get. So, okay. That one's not going to be as big a problem, because I know where that is. This one, on the other hand, is somewhere in this stupid labyrinth. And by labyrinth, I mean this small underwater cave, but it feels like a labyrinth. At least I know it's... At least I know where it is based on the spot on the map. Air, please. Air, please. Thank you. God, this is some dark... What it really is. It's really dark. It's dark on my screen, too. Let me... Hang on, one sec. Can I actually... turn up the brightness a little bit? There we go. Let me just... There we go. It got really dark in Trevor's campaign all of a sudden. Oh, I found it. Thank God. Okay, now I just need to get out without dying. This part gave me a bit of anxiety. Are you not a big fan of the idea of being underwater for too long, then? It's never gotten to me. I mentioned this while going through earlier. I've never been one to care about, like, to be scared of drowning, per se. But I would definitely not like to be stuck in an underwater cave for large amounts of time. I can say that for free. Like, the actual drowning part is not what gets to me. The part that gets to me is the idea of, oh god, I'm gonna run out of air. Oh god, I'm gonna run out of air. Please give me air, you know. It's the idea of, like, being stuck in a situation and it's like having a limited quantity of something. That's the part that gets to me. Because then at that point in my mind, it's like, oh shit, I don't know when it's going to happen. Let's see if I can... Yeah, I totally can. Thank you. Also, yeah, in the dark also. Yeah, underwater, no problem. Darkness, no problem. Both at the same time. Okay, maybe a little bit of a problem. Can say I'm not a fan. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, Trevor, I didn't realize that you got the ability to teleport while I wasn't looking. That was... Game's boots are a little bit wacky. What the hell was that? I don't know. I don't think I can replicate it either. I was just trying to find a place to, go through the door. I guess it's higher up. Yeah, like I said, Trevor got his teleportation powers, didn't you know? You all looked away when he got them. Remember? He put the cross in the... He put the cross in the contraption, and then whoop, boom, instant Nightcrawler powers. Yeah, that's how that happened. Let's try. That should be this area done. Yep. Making progress, Trevor. There's the entire bell area, which I missed a lot of stuff as well, because I was just sort of getting anxiety over cogs. I'm not sure if there's going to be a chance to teleport back to the Belfry area. Yeah, like I said, yeah, I'll just continue with progress for the time being. Wait, did I ever... Hang on. Was there a shortcut I was supposed to open with the with the teleportation. Did I miss opening a shortcut? I might have to go all the way back to... Also about getting air noise is kind of, it's kind of funny. It's pretty humorous. Another chest. Oh, just Dracula's bestiary was down here, I guess. You know. In the underwater section. Sure, why not? What the fuck does this have to say about Dracula? Let's see, weaknesses. Oh, surprise, surprise, he's strong to everything. Former knight chosen by the Brotherhood to defeat the Lords of Shadow and restore light to the world, Gabriel fulfilled his mission, but at a heavy price. Tormented by the death of his wife, betrayed by his faith, and led down a path to eternal darkness, he returns from oblivion to the highest tower of the castle in search of revenge of those who wronged him. All for revenge. Can't open this door at the very least. Final health! At least I'm pretty sure it's the final health. I'd be very surprised if there was only more health to gain. God, I'm almost as decked out as I possibly can be. Come on, Merman, give it to me. Give me my final level up. You know you want to. There it is. Combat Master. You. You certainly don't feel like a Combat Master when you do that. And I'm guessing, yep. That's my ultimate move? Wait, hang on, let me see that again. I whip my chain back and forth, I whip my chain back and forth. Just fuck it, I hope this works. It's not even... You know what? I kind of love the fact that the final move I got is one of the most ungraceful things ever. It's just, I'll fucking just spring this chain and I'll hope it works. This move is slightly underwhelming. Oh, it's definitely something. It gave me a good laugh, that's what it did. Ultimate move, vertical tornado. On one hand, I'm embarrassed it works every time. On the other hand, it works every time. It's the same kind of mini heart attack when a toaster gives you the toast pops up unexpectedly. You get that too? Oh, I'm so glad I'm not the only one.
Come again, great demon lord. Free us from him. Time for your vengeance has come. Come again, great demon lord. Free us from him.
Trevor is not amused by the half-naked, mask-wearing ladies. Oh shit, it actually worked! Time for more quit time! Oh god, I gotta pay attention, that means. Shit. Am I controlling you, Trevor? I think I'm controlling you. Is there, something you want me to do there, video game? Because... Okay, right. There we go. Oh, fuck me. Oh, man, this thing is very sensitive to if you don't press what you need to press. Okay, right. Okay. Gotta focus. I feel like the idiot when I get scared of the toaster, but yep, I can't stand close to it when waiting or I jump. Yeah, I honestly know, you know what? I honestly know what that feels like. Oh god! Spin that stick! Power of shield! How's that for your protection, bitch?
Your blood smells like his.
Too bad you won't get to taste it. Come back, boomerang! Holy shit, that's a strong boomerang. Oh yeah, onward chain! Holy fuck, Trevor. He only asked for a little off the top, but jeez. Silent Hill Revelations 3D had a toaster jump scare. You will not mention that in this household, young sir. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? So this is where the Chimera came from. That's cool to see. It is. Oh! That's the toy maker. That's the Puppet Master. Oh, that! Yeah. Toy maker, huh? Might be worth actually reading his, hang on, one sec. Toy maker. Once Gandolfi's most outstanding pupil, he is now trapped by a terrible curse. With his skills and dark curse that Walter Bernard himself imparted all those centuries ago, he never stops working on the creation of macabre instruments and of death and destruction. At least until the curse that is upon him is forever broken. How quaint. I do remember the Toy Breaker, but not from this game. Yep, here it is. Another chance to go back. And it took me exactly where I thought it would. Guess that means there is a way to get into the cells where I need to go. Hang on. Because it was... directly below me or something, right? Probably another elevator that I need to take up and then get up on my own or something along those lines. Stabby! Okay. Yeah, this elevator right here. One sec. Is it just as simple as... Yeah, it's just as simple as doing that. Good job, me. It was just as simple as that. The electric bomb has helped me clear a route through the dungeons, but care must be taken. Some of the enemies are resistant to its rays. Well, thank you for telling me, I guess. Which means... Okay. I'm gonna go backwards because I'm really scared that I accidentally didn't open a shortcut when I took that first teleporter. So I'm gonna go backwards, and I'm going to go back through the teleporter backwards to go to the original teleporter that I took to basically see if I need to open a room or something, because I have a feeling I forgot to. That'd be really embarrassing if I did. Run like the wind, Trevor. Oh, shit, wait, okay, maybe turn like the wind. Okay, not so much running, more turning. You can walk that off, don't worry. Okay, this place wasn't that big, right? Yes. Okay. Okay, right. Teleport, please. Just needs to go to the top right. I say just need to. Still means going up this freaking cog death hole. Oh, it's no worse than the other cog death hole I need to go through. I say that and then immediately die. God, those things hurt. Are you familiar with Fragile Dreams? Yes, I am. I got that game on Wii as well. There's a few obscure Wii titles that I would like to cover. Yeah, I know it's such bad practice to go like, man, I really want to cover this. I want to cover this as I'm playing a game. But like, man, it's so true though. I know it's really bad practice technically, but I totally did forget to do this. Good job, me. It's fine. Okay. There we go. I got it. I got it now, it's all good. Now I can head back. Now I can go back through the clock tower and get to the belfry that way. And then continue through with my quest from there. That actually works out perfectly. Those cogs are a bit exaggerated. What did you think of Fragile Dreams? Oh, I haven't played it yet. I have it. I haven't played it. I watched the first Yeah, you may notice that a lot of the time I say, I watched the first bit of X, and then I got it myself, because I'm like, I'm interested in this. But yeah, it's the same story. I was interested in it because I saw the first, like, 40 minutes of it a while back, so I don't remember anything about it. And I was like, yeah, no, I want this. So I got it. I discovered a giant door on the upper floor that would lead to the last relic made by Gandolfi, if the Brotherhood texts are true. However, its great value leads me to believe that obtaining it will not be as easy as might seem. I wonder what became of Ronaldo. Probably died. If I had to take a guess, like most people in this universe, a lot of them die. Well, it's good to do that. The most of the good stuff on the Wii is really expensive these days. Yeah. I got most of the, like, quote-unquote, rare games that you can get on Wii. Like, it's kind of weird. Europe is actually surprisingly pretty okay with, having more available copies of the rare games on Wii. It's very specific, and I don't know why that is. But, of course, they do still exist. I got quite a few of them. The thing is, I do collect games, but I wouldn't even say that it's a case of, like, I want to own every Wii game ever made. It's not even that. I just want to own the ones that I like. You know? So... It's not even like the need to own every single one of them. It's just, I just like these and they're rare, so I'll get them. Which is kind of funny to think when you put it that way. Okay, how the hell do I get back up there? I paid a pretty penny for Fragile Dreams and Pandora's Tower. Yeah, and I mean, in the UK, they're like, I think I got Fragile Dreams for like £14, which is like $20 when it came out. So it wasn't even that much. The most expensive Wii game I have is the Metroid Prime trilogy, or Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Because Nintendo of Europe give a shit about their customers. Do you happen to have a Shadow's Tale? It's a crazy expensive... Yeah, I do have a Shadow's Tale. That one I do as well. I forgot. Might be worth doing a video just showing off all the rare shit I got. Because I got quite a bit. God damn it. I'm sorry. A Shadow's Tale was pretty expensive when I got it, but I was able to get it. So, I'm pretty happy about that. Did I seriously miss... God damn it! I saw where I missed it. Okay, going back down. Good job, Trevor! Good that it's on the eShop as well. Yeah, that's kind of like the... I don't want to call them consolation prize, but... Because, you know... It's kind of harsh to say, but it's like... You know, at the end of the day, it's like, man, but you want that actual version. I know, it's kind of weird. I'm kind of of two minds about it, because... I like owning, you know, the rare stuff, because it's like, ooh, it's rare, and I like the thing, so I want it. But at the same time... How do I put this? If there's like a better version of it available, I'm not opposed to getting that version. And like, being like, yeah, no, I'll play the like re-released version that fixes the problems or is like in HD. You know, as long as it doesn't add more problems. Well, I mean, I've died plenty of other times, so what's one more if this doesn't work? Let's see. Nah, looks like there might be a thing that I have to, drop onto. Okay. Except I cannot see from this angle. And I cannot see from this angle either. I can drop down. Oh, it started me here! Shit! I wasn't paying attention where it started me. I thought it started me, That's honestly fine. I only want those games physically, but I really love the rest I don't mind getting digitally. Yeah, that's kind of how I usually feel. Or if there's a rare version of something that I love, then I would like it physically. But if it's like, hey, here's an HD version, and it has, like, you know, better performance, or, you know, more features, or blah, 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 then I'm like, yeah, no, I'll take that version. I'm not, I wouldn't call myself a purist when it comes to, playing old games, you know? I mean, hell, I'm down for modding games, or changing them in order to, make it the best possible version of a game. Like, for example, for Resident Evil, if you get the GameCube versions of the game and then mod them so that you get the super HD backgrounds and stuff like that, you know? You know, it's not the quote-unquote pure version of the game, but it makes, in my opinion, I would prefer to play them that way because it makes the games I love look even better. Or if you got, like, the tech from, what am I trying to say? The tech from, the Final Fantasy, with, changing the, with the changing backgrounds, you know? In order to make them look super HD and nice. Yo, Autobot, what's good? Better late than ever, I guess. Hey, you're just in time for some more trinket hunting. I've been doing a lot. In fact, that might be the last one for ammunition. So now we're done with this area, thank God. Come to think of it, you still haven't used that much tornado move you got from maxing out your level. Yeah. 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 You'll find out that I forget about things a lot. Plus, I'm someone who likes to use my entire moveset. I don't like spamming one thing a lot. Also, fucking hell, that thing is hard to control when you jump. I try to use the full moveset, but sometimes while trying to use the full moveset, I forget to use my moveset, if that makes any sense. So there'll be some times where I'm playing, especially in character action games, where I'm like playing Devil May Cry and I'm like, and then I'm playing, I don't know, Virgil, and then I'm like, oh yeah, Virgil does have a back forward move, doesn't he? You know, stuff like that. Like, I just forgot to use it right there. And also Tremor Punch. I used it a few times in Lords of Shadow 1, I remembered to use it. So, do you have too many moves to remember? No, it's not even that. It's also the case when you're using your basic moves, that you're less prone to getting hit. So, you're able to dodge out of them easier. Which is also another reason why. I'm getting some Donkey Kong flashbacks from this place. Ah, could that be because of the minecarts and or various other contraptions and doohickeys to do with minecarts from Donkey Kong? Okay, right. I just got one thing to find it. Oh, I gotta do this place again. Well, the moveset in Lords of Shadow 1 takes way too long to fully unlock. I actually was able to unlock all of the moves when I did my playthrough on stream. I was pretty happy about that. I found a pretty good grinding spot where I could get 1,000 experience really easily. And then just reload checkpoint and just do it every single time. So, yeah, I did that. And I was able to get all of my moves, which I was happy I was able to do. Also was able to get all of the life gems and shadow medallions and life medallions. Or life gems, I should say, not medallions. Okay, I need to go all the way up, so basically it's just solid progression for the time being. Why did I do that? I've made the same mistake again! And where might that be? Oh, so basically, I never actually did say what I did. Also, good job, me. Not paying attention once again. Basically, the Butcher. The Butcher from Lords of Shadows 1. So, Chapter 8? Last mission? I think it's Chapter 8. It's Chapter 7 or Chapter 8. It's one of those two. Where you fight the Butcher in the kitchen. And what you do is you get to his second phase where he puts the pot on his head. Because when you do that, a checkpoint activates. And when he puts the pot on his head, you just hit him in the head and you do the quick time event. And when you kill him, you get 1,000 experience points. What the fuck, Trevor? But what happens is, if you don't pick up the key that he drops, a new checkpoint doesn't proc. So what you do is then you reload the checkpoint from just before you hit him in the head and do the quick time event. And that gives you, and you get to keep the 1,000 experience points that you gained from him. So what you do is you just keep on doing the checkpoint over and over again, just do the checkpoint and the quick time event over and over again, and you just keep on getting 1,000 experience points in like 20 seconds. And the best part is, you can hit restart checkpoint once you get the experience. You don't even have to wait for the cutscene to end. So it's really it's really, Jesus Christ, Trevor. Trevor! Fucking hell! Trevor is, Trevor's, been on that speed, I guess. But yeah, it's a really good trick. And we're at the factory from Donkey Kong Country Returns. Ah, I remember my Donkey Kong Color Game Boy days. Don't think I ever finished Donkey Kong Country Returns. I think I got to the 4th world? Or Tropical Freeze. I should play those games. Those games are good. I remember getting Donkey Kong Country Returns for Christmas and then almost beating it in a few days. That's a good feeling. I'm not even running. That's the worst part. I'm not even running and he does the super long jump. It's a little bit finicky. Maybe this is why you shouldn't have it be double tap to sprint. But hey, whatever. Okay, there we go. Wow, Trevor is at odds with physics today. Yeah. Man just decides he doesn't want to physics today. Oh. Man decides he doesn't want to, he doesn't want to, grab onto the ledge either. The rocket barrel music is engraved into my soul. Trevor? Trevor, are you feeling okay? Are you nervous that you gotta meet Daddy Dearest? Is it making you shaky? Making you a bit nervous? Seem to be having a bit of a hard time hanging onto that ledge, buddy. Okay, there we go. Now, I know meeting the family for the first time is always a hard time because, you know, you didn't really know each other and, you know, you didn't really get along because he's the Prince of Darkness or something. This is really awkward. Okay. I was kind of hoping I could bullshit my way through it. Can I please bullshit my way through it? That would be really nice right about now. Apparently I was wrong. Apparently I also needed another health chest. Okay. Yeah, I'm bullshitting my way through it. I don't care. Huh. It's true physics. All my homies hate physics. What the frick? Damn, Trevor, way to spaz across the screen. It's like Sonic, gotta go past. And you just got past. Yeah, I just got past it. Just, you know. It actually worked! Like, please, I know this game is 2D, but there is a meter of space around that laser. Well, good. Freaking physics, how do they work? You think scientists would figure it out by now? Stupid smart scientists. Learn how to physics, God. Well. We're gonna have our stairway climb. There was supposed to be a lever for that one. Yeah, well. Lever didn't count on my rolling abilities. Come, father, let us do battle.
Come out and face me.
What's up?
I was planning to pay a visit on the Brotherhood. It was unnecessary to send someone special to meet me. I say that because I see you hold one of Gandolfi's weapons in your hand. In their desperation, it seems the Brotherhood have deceived you. Yet I would know the name of the warrior who wields such a weapon.
Someone for whom your very existence brings shame upon me and my family, devil. You are an abomination upon this earth. I know who and what you are, and this day I claim vengeance for my mother's murder.
So it's personal then. That makes things far more interesting. Revenge is a powerful emotion, my friend. It has been my closest companion for many years. I have killed so many. I have sent them all to a better life. Surely you can see that. I have no interest in getting to know my victims. I don't know your mother, boy.
But you did know her. You knew her very well. I'll tell you her name. Right before I cut it into your heart.
Ah, I gotta keep the suspension going. Can't escape from crossing fate. Oh, shit. You know, I think I can figure that out, video game. Don't have to tell me. Motherfucker has his void sword already. Sword that I don't know the name of because because reasons. Don't worry about it. Ah, shit! Damn it, Dad! You ain't gonna beat me! Also, you don't actually know that... Oh, and you got the Chaos Gauntlets too. Cool. And that's an unblockable. Oh, shit. Ugh. Yeah, that's the reason why I didn't want to do that move. Shit. God, that goes far forward. God damn it, when the hell did you get these abilities even? Oh shit, I keep on thinking he's gonna do an uppercut. guess that's to show me the fact that if I use the same curl up and I won't get hurt. Shit. Oh my god, you hit hard. Fuck me. Okay, we got an actual boss fight now. Whew. Okay. With the piss out of him. Time to add another feather in the Castlevania clear hat. So I missed a lot. Can someone explain how Gabriel became Drac? Yeah, like, things happened. Killed the Lords of Shadow. Then there was the Forgotten One. And Gabriel took in the blood of a vampire. He became a vampire. Then he kind of became immortal. And now he's just calling himself Dracula. And he's been super edgy in the castle all day. Hating a lot of people. For putting through the shit that he was put through. God damn it! God, how nice of them to give me unlimited magic for this section, huh? God, and also this area is a pretty cool place for a final battle, huh? Father? Shit. Oh god. God damn it! God, every time! Gotta be careful, Rick. Gotta be careful. I almost called you Richter. That's the wrong Belmont. Come on, Trevor. We got this, man. Just gotta play it safe. Keep an eye on his moves. Oh, God. And his really large AoEs. Damn it, Dad, stop turning into dark gas and just let me finish you!
Now you'll know who my mother was!
You will never defeat me.
Do it, Trevor! Oh, I am getting such Bayonetta flashbacks with this. Don't fuck with a vampire killer! Get him, Trevor! But I know how this story's going to end. Yep.
I understand now. I understand everything. I have fought against my fate, even though it was in vain. But you accepted your fate. You were betrayed at every turn, yet you still followed the path set out for you. Even when that betrayal included your own wife. Fate is cruel. But in the end, I pity you, Father.
Father.
joke's on you. Killed your son! Marie.
Damn you! Why?
Oh, you feel stupid now, don't you? Hey, Auxiliary, how's it going? Oh, and Jen, what anime is this? Oh, this is the most anime of animes. Including, own son murdering. You know, whoops! Killed my son! And just like that, it is done. I love this ending so much. It is very bittersweet, but I think it's perfect for Gabriel. Especially when we move on to, Lords of Shadows 2. So, who made the sarcophagus? I imagine it took a little bit of time to make. But it was custom made. So, he was put in there to, obviously recuperate from being stabbed by his dad. And yet turned into a vampire. Pretty sure pulling out the weapon is even worse for blood loss. Yeah, oh yeah, it is. Like, no questions. I never finished this game. Guess what? I didn't either until just now. Going back, honestly, this was way better than I remember it being. I had way more fun playing it this time around. Like, again, honest to God, I might honestly start up the 3DS version just to see if it's what I thought it was. Just the fact that it didn't run so great. It looked amazing for a 3DS game. It's just the fact that it didn't run very well from what I remember, and I think that honestly didn't help with me playing it, so I'm very curious if I go back and play it now. I just want to know if it's because of what I thought it was. But honestly, playing it now with this version of the game, like, you know, critically speaking, is this a good port? Not really. Like, it still keeps the original aspect ratio for the most part, so it's not even, like, 1080p properly. But it runs better. And obviously is up-resed, and some of the texture work's been redone. But as a game, as a Metroidvania, like, sort of character action hybrid with Lords of Shadows 1, I honestly really had a lot of fun. Again, some little things, you know, every so often, whether it be a bit of jank, or some puzzle solving, which wasn't very clear, or some very, you know, some very, like, small things, but all in all, definitely had a lot of fun. Maybe the fact that I was playing on 3DS is why I hated it. I mean, honestly, that's why I gave up on it, because I tried playing it on the 3DS, and it was just... it just didn't mesh well with me on the 3DS. But playing it now, I honestly think it did way better for me. I'm really happy that I got to play it again and actually finish it. Toy Maker? Oh, don't worry, the Toy Maker will be a thing later. Don't forget, this is the chain of memories for the Lords of Shadow universe. So, this is the gateway game into their next big one, Lords of Shadows 2. Which, I'm hoping that the trend continues of these games being way better than I remember them being. I really hope that's the case. Especially with Lords of Shadows 2, because Lords of Shadows 2 has problems, which I know I will not like, but I'm hoping that the good really outweighs the bad as much as... Because I did get far in Lords of Shadows 2. I got like halfway, at the very least. And I was having fun. I just couldn't bring myself to finish it. I was also playing on PlayStation 3 originally, so... It didn't run great. So once again, kind of spoiled the fun a little bit. And this time I'll be doing the PC version, which will be nice and 60 FPS, so that'll help with the combat, definitely. Do you have a regular 3DS? I have a 3DS, I have a new 3DS XL. But when I tried to play this originally, it was on an original 3DS. Oh god, I never got that connection! I'm glad you got to learn something. I'm guessing that's in reference to the toy maker. But yeah. I definitely had a lot of fun with this. Just one more to go. Just one more to go. I actually looked up what Mercury Steam are doing now. And they went on to make the Samus Returns remake for 3DS. So they got to try and make another Metroidvania, which a lot of people really like. It's very different from the original Samus Returns and Metroidvanias once again, but a lot of people actually really like it, so... I think it should run better on a new 3DS since it has better specs. That's true. Possibly. Unless it's like an engine cap thing, which is possible. I don't know. I'll have to test it out and see how it goes. I'm very curious to find out. That was in response to the Chain of Memories comparison. Okay, I unlocked hardcore difficulty and boss rush mode. I think I'm good for the time being. New bestiary unlocked. Lost Soul. Interesting. Game finished at 100%. Extra cinematic unlocked. Separate ways. Ooh. Good. Go me, I guess. I get the extra shit. Wow, this really is like Kingdom Hearts. Secret movie unlocked.
Farewell.
We get our classic standing on a cliffside while the castle gets destroyed. All in the secrets, huh? All in the secrets. Thanks for burying me in the collapsing building, Dad. Oh. I'm really excited for Lords of Shadows 2, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I would be so burnt out on Castlevania by now. I'm not gonna lie. I thought, oh shit, I'm gonna be so burnt out by I got to this point. I legit cannot wait to play Lords of Shadows 2 now. I know it got a lot of bad press and reviews when it came out. Honestly, a lot of it, I don't think is as bad as people made it out to be. Like I said, I don't know, it has its weaknesses with certain sections and things, but like, honestly, I looked at some of the reviews because I was curious, because I remember the game not doing so hot when it came out. I think a lot of it also was due to the fact that it came out on old hardware at the time, because the PS4 and Xbox One came out at the time. So, I feel like that was also a bit of bias against it. For, like, how it ran originally. But yeah. Well, Lords of Shadow really isn't Castlevania. Yeah, I kind of get where people are coming from when they say that, but I also say it is. I mean, it's different. It is different. I still maintain if this was made as a thing where it was its own separate thing, and Konami were like, hey, you can still have the old thing, though. We'll just have this as well. I, honest to God, think they could have coexisted. No problem. Just Konami's whole messaging behind this whole thing was just garbage. I still maintain, I still believe, in my heart of hearts, that if this was a thing, and regular Castlevania games with Metroidvanias were still a thing, that this would have done way better. At least reception-wise with, like, the fan base. You're going to be completely burnt out in time for Bloodstain, though? I don't think I will be, in all honesty. I think I'm going to do Bloodstain just fine. But yeah. It's going to be Saturday, so a couple days from now. Going to take a break on Friday. And yeah. It all ends then. So if you're interested in that, then, you know, do the following thing. Join the Discord, Twitter... Got the YouTube, of course, where the VODs go up, so just gotta make sure that you know where to know when I'm going live, so you can keep up, because it all ends then. Here's hoping you're right. I like to think that I know when I'm burnt out on something. I honestly don't feel it, and I'm kind of amazed I don't. I honest to God thought by the end of Castlevania Fon, I would have been burnt out. But I really wasn't. Like, I still wanted to do more. And that honestly kind of amazes me. I implore you guys. I implore you that if you can make it to the beginning of Lords of Shadows 2, try and make it to the beginning, because, no joke, that game has one of legit the best openings of any video games. One of the best. Not the best, but one of the best. It's honestly not far to say that the opening is the best part of the game, in some ways. I don't even mean that as a diss, you know? The opening is so strong. So, yeah. I just want to throw that out there. But, yeah. Thanks for all for coming, and I will reconvene on Saturday. For now, though, as I awkwardly go to my Weeby desktop wallpaper, now to awkwardly try and segue into finding out, hey, is anyone streaming anything right now? And the answer is yes. Question is, where do we go? A friend of mine is streaming. Let's go raid him. It's been a while. But yeah. Hope to see you all then. I'm gonna get this thing done by Christmas. This and Bloodstained, which makes me happy. I might even have a few days, like I said, to catch up on some of the stuff I want to catch up on, which is really nice. I would really like that. See you, Cameron. It was a fun stream. I'm glad you enjoyed it so much.